What triggers me?
Yo, yo, what's happening? I want to tell y'all what triggers me. Uh-oh. What's going on, family? We talking about triggers. It's going down.
I don't want to tell
What
y'all
it
what
do?
triggers mean. I want to tell y'all what actually triggers me.
Oh,
Oh, what triggers you? All right, well, hold up,
Yes.
hold up, hold up,
wait,
hold up.
before you start
Look,
talking.
you already sound like you triggered already. Hold up,
I
start
am.
everything off. Look, start everything off, Sheree. So we can let T, you know what I mean, get that off the
Get some
chest.
steam
You gotta
off.
get that off your chest.
hmm I
Hey
know
y'all,
y'all
so
hear
if
it.
anybody if anybody is new, I am Sheree. That is Jamal. We've been married for 12 years and it's been a very rocky 12 years, but when the pandemic hit, miracles happened. And we started this platform just to share our experiences of different events that happened with us and how we handled the situation and got through the situation. And here we are today. So today's topic is triggers in a relationship or a marriage. So without further ado, Jamal, would you like to go first?
No, I'm gonna sit back. I don't wanna hold teacup. You know what I mean? I wanted to get everything off her chest, so we can hear how she feels. You know what I mean, on the triggers things that trigger her. So let's hear that.
Oh wait, before you start talking, so if anybody have any questions or anything like that, please put them in the question box because once everybody start coming on, the questions go by really fast. So make sure you please put all your questions inside the box. And if you have your own perspective of what the topic is about, you're welcome to join. You'll just hit that little plus camera thing at the bottom and you're welcome to join the live. So, hi Teek.
Hey y'all. You know what triggers me?
What triggers you?
Ugly niggas, short niggas, my bad, more. Niggas with no money, niggas that's obsessed with their mom, niggas that ain't got no dad. They all just stress me to go.
Oh
I'm
my
sick of it.
God.
They be real sassy. They be having attitude problems. Then they like want to be all sentimental and gushy all the time. Then they be crying. Don't cry. Wipe your nose. Close your mouth. Stop crying. I'm sick of niggas. And at this point, I just urge everybody, we ain't Sharia Mall. We ain't gonna do it. Just leave it alone and let go.
Oh my God.
I'm here to say, I know we all wishing and praying, but nah,
You
no.
still young. It's okay.
Everything triggers me. Like not everything triggers me, but those are the things that trigger me. Like these men be so sassy. Why do they be so sassy? Why you, Devonta, got to give me a moment, sweetheart? Okay, D, I'm coming.
I don't
No.
know.
Why do they gotta pop their neck when they talking, or roll their eyes when they saying something?
Where you meeting these guys at, T? I mean, man.
Obviously, I'm meeting them down on 13th and Filbert in the neighborhood because something is not making sense.
Mm.
Something is not making sense. And then it's like, I date my age because I feel like it's right to do. Then if I date somebody a little older, I feel like I'm dating my father. You know, my parents are young, so it's like I don't be feeling comfortable going a little too much over the borderline. I don't know what to do.
Mm.
I was about to say that. That's why I pushed the button when she asked the question. I said, "They gay."
Uh,
Okay. Hello. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi.
So what advice do y'all have for me since y'all the love doctors? What
I'm
advice do
cracking
y'all
up.
have? What do I do
I'm
about
just,
these
Don't look.
sassy
Don't
I
look
men?
just
for
feel
them.
like you still young. So it's
Don't look
like
for them.
you gonna come across all kinds of people.
So
You
Cherie,
still young. It's not like
when
you
I'm
old.
33 having the
You're not
same
our
issue,
age.
when I'm
Oh
33
wait,
having the same issue, what am I
I
supposed
can't
to
even.
do?
How old is she?
Huh?
You said what you say?
We on live. We on live. That was a personal question. I was asking you, how
Oh,
old are you?
Oh, I know I'm a so-called fox, sweetie, but I'm actually only 23.
She only 23.
Bye, girl.
Exactly.
Look, have fun.
Yeah.
Live your life. You gonna have a lot
Exactly.
of.
Everybody say that, but like really, like in all reality, what does having fun consist of?
Don't think about it. Just do
Mhm.
you. And when the right time and the right person, it will come.
Yeah.
It
Like,
will
cause when
come.
I hear, cause a lot of time when people try to use this term of like, you young, have fun, it's like, what exactly does that mean? Like,
Have fun.
I'm,
Live your
I'm,
life.
I'm,
Don't think so deep into like a relationship and all that because you're still young. I
I
mean,
can't help.
some
So
people do, some
since I'm
people don't.
young, I'm supposed to slut myself out. Like, I don't want to do that either.
No, you don't have to do that, but don't take everything so serious.
Serious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's
just
just
enjoy
like
your
you
life.
just gotta
Like,
go with the flow.
Was you in love when you was 23?
I was, but I was,
Yeah.
again,
And
like,
Miss Lady at
I
the
mean,
bottom,
this
was
is
you
about to
in
go
love
on a
when you was
tear.
23?
You can go now.
Miss Genevieve,
um,
say it again. Yes.
was
were
you in
you in
love
love when you was
when you was
23?
23?
Yeah, I thought I
Right. So
was.
y'all
I
know
had
it's
my
Yeah,
moment.
right.
easier said than
But the
done.
thing is, I was one. If you knew me, I will drop somebody in a heartbeat. I'll be so in love, and when they wasn't moving the way I wanted to move for me, peace. On to the
Yeah.
next. Holla, like gotta go, bye bye.
Hey,
And that's
Leve.
what I'm like. Live, and I was living my life. I was living my best life. I traveled. I dated. I did the most and
Yeah.
partied, fun. Just
Hmm.
be free while you have it, because
Yeah,
when it
you
gets
can't
to
get
a
that
certain
back.
age, that certain age kick in, you gonna feel it, and you gonna be is this where you supposed to be our age right now? It seem like
But no, because in all reality,
she
like
like
if I'm really
she's
being honest
scratching
with
her
you,
head. I'm
Triggers.
scratching.
a
The
lot of
topic
people
is
say
about
that.
triggers.
Yeah,
A lot of
triggers.
people
So
say that because like the partying and all that, like it's cool and all, but I don't really find much interest in it. I don't find it fun.
I mean, I
I
guess
don't want to
now
go to bars. I don't want to stand on top of the couches and stand on top of the bar and get loose. I don't want to do none of that. Like
you
none of
don't
that
have to.
stuff
No, you don't
appeals
have
to
You don't
me.
to.
have to do all that, but you just
It's
want
You
hard
can
to
still
everybody
find
to
have
my
make
fun.
it
balance.
different.
It's hard
Find
finding
your
my
new
balance
ways of fun.
nowadays because the people that are my age that I would like to hang out with, we just not into the same stuff.
Bye, Jomo.
I be wanting to go to Cherie house and us watch Netflix movies and take naps at her house. That's the type of stuff that I enjoy doing throughout the day. Like a lot of the stuff the people my age want to do, I don't want to do it. It's not fun. It's nothing appealing to me.
Well, if you want to do that, and I'm pretty sure it'd be fine. Like if that's your joy, that's your joy. That's your fun. That's your happy.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
just don't
Figuring
you
it out.
you because what it is, you want a relationship, I think.
I
And
do.
because what you said, you was mad at all niggas. You just said a lot. You said it a lot in the beginning about guys. And I was like, damn, okay. But at the
I
end of
say
the
stop. I
day,
just say stop looking.
exactly.
I'm
And
not
I
even
say the
When
same
you
thing.
stop
attempting,
looking, it'll come.
but I'm not even trying to look.
You are. You think you're not, but you are. You are. You got to stop looking, and then it'll come eventually. When
Yeah,
it's your time, it's your time.
some guys still may approach you that aren't good for you, but you have to decipher the difference and
Hmm.
just
That's
pay
true.
attention to the flags and the all the bad things that you said about men. The weirdos, the gays, the just dumb, the broke, the users, the manipulators, or whatever, just all of it. Just pay attention to the signs. You gotta be, but that's the thing is that's you're still young, so some signs you may not even notice,
That's
Hmm.
true.
and then your heart get broken, and then it's but that's life. That's life lessons. You're young. That's what she
I'm
said.
gonna be
Like
taking the tape
you
over.
have to learn the flags. You're not there to learn all the flags yet. I'm not even there to learn all the flags.
Hmm.
She got
Yeah.
lucky.
I was about to say now. I will say though, once I do see an inch of something I don't like, I'm out of there.
But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Even your patience is different. Like some
My
things
patience
is
is
like
very
you
thin.
can't overlook, but right now you don't really know the difference. So it's like everything is going to make you mad. Everything is going to feel some type of way eventually. But when it's somebody that you really, really care about, it's not going to really be that big of a deal sometimes,
Yeah, I
depending
was
on the
about to say Tariq,
person.
because you know my patience is thin with everything. Everything.
Yeah.
I'm still
And,
working on mine. It's
and I'm
okay.
mean and
And
I'm
it's
mean
funny, I'm
spirited.
talking to you about it. I should be looking in the mirror.
It's okay. I get in
I
the
should
mirror
be
too.
looking in the mirror.
See me, see you when you see me.
Yeah. Whatever I just said to everything I said to you, I have to say to myself, and I try to work on that right now and just one day at a time and
So
just
do you talk? Do y'all tell people like, okay, not necessarily use the word trigger, but like say what you don't like?
I
yeah,
call it
you
a
know
red flag.
you're getting on my nerves.
No, I'm talking about like early on.
Yeah, it's a red flag. Or like I let it know, like, listen, if you got kids, we can't do this. And here's certain things I do like, here's certain things I don't like. Like a small little thing is I don't like being woken up out my sleep. I think we all know that. So my thing is don't wake me up if I'm tired, if I'm asleep, if it's a past certain time. You gotta know to keep it at a minimum because I can't that that's going to bother me. Don't wake me up in the morning. None of that. I don't want to be laying next to you and you on your phone playing. I don't want to hear none of it. I don't want to. Why is your face like that? It's the truth.
That is not. I'm talking about real
That's
stuff. Like
so. What's
what
a
is
real
a
trigger?
real serious? That is not even nothing. Wake you up
That
out your
is
sleep, girl.
something.
Sometimes you're gonna want to get woke up out your sleep.
No, I don't. And he will get put out. We will not speak. That's that. So what's a real trigger, Sheree? I'm confused.
A real one.
Yep.
A real trigger is like when somebody does something like say it's like a bad situation that happened and it reminds you of it. Like that's a trigger. Like and you see something and then it just sets you off instantly as soon as you see it.
So somebody being dishonest or something like that. Would you consider that a real
Right.
trigger? That's a big one,
Yeah.
mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like as soon as you see something that reminds you of it, it just triggers that
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 feeling.
negative energy and it just makes you like want to just take the person head off. Waking you up
Yeah,
out
I
the
would say
sleep is not.
that is a trigger
Yes.
though. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
Triggers remind
But
you of that of past
But
traumas.
that's
Yes.
that's her age trigger.
yeah.
That's what
Oh.
that's what we're saying to you. You got plenty of time.
Girl, yes, honey. You
Or
ain't
I would
seen
say
nothing
like
yet.
somebody not following through on what they say they're gonna do. Like that's a big thing for me. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't like people
different.
not standing
I
on their
think that's
word.
a lot of
That
people.
bothers me
Yeah.
deeply.
That's
Keep your
most
word.
people.
Yeah, yeah. I
Definitely.
was gonna say this.
That's most
So I guess
people,
that could
but
be a trigger. I guess could it be? Yeah, that could be a trigger.
yeah, but I mean, you can not even necessarily. I mean, just not in relationships, just in life. Like
Yeah,
something could have happened to you just in your life, and when you see certain things, it reminds you of that. So it triggers you. It makes you feel upset or sad or uncomfortable, or you just gotta like get yourself together because it's just a soft spot for you.
Yeah.
Like, what I mean? I'm sure you had those, like, not necessarily just, in a relationship too. Like, some people just have
Just in general.
triggers in general where certain things that just reminds them of past situations. And it's like, I need to get a minute, or you just break down out of nowhere. You like, what's wrong? Like, some people have moments like that. And it's like, well,
Yeah.
what's going on? What happened? Like, what's the matter? You know? So,
certain songs trigger me.
hmm.
So it's songs. I'll say certain
Okay.
songs. If you hear the certain song, I'll just be like, turn it off right now. I don't want to hear it
Mm.
because it'll remind me of something that I just don't want to reface.
Remember. Yeah.
Hmm.
So songs is I love it, but I love music though. But that's the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So it depends on the song.
Right. Yeah, so it just depends. Everybody's
Where'd
triggers
Jamal
is
go?
different. He right here. Jamal.
Oh,
He's there.
he just on mute.
You hear this?
He cutting, that's all.
You know what that mean.
He
No, I'm
working.
listening. I'm listening, y'all. I ain't really want to drop no, you know what I'm saying, no bomb in the hen house. You know what I mean? I ain't want to really explode nothing. Y'all was bonding and all that other good stuff. So I'm gonna just hold off until, you know what I mean, until the time is right.
Here he go.
Okay.
I said
I
no
The
ain't a
offense when
real.
I
time is
said
right.
I said no offense more when I said short niggas trigger me. I
Oh
want that
no,
to be
yeah,
clear. But I said no
no,
offense.
it ain't. Listen, man. Listen. It ain't no offense, man. I'm
He's
super
sending shots.
comfortable. Nah, I
I had to
mean,
get you back. I had to get you back for the backwood, John.
oh my goodness, yo, that was hilarious. Yo, T came to the bar. She had on a brown. She looked nice. Had on like a tan shirt. Know what I mean, it was like a little coffee tan shirt, and she had on some brown like leather pants, and then she had on some like darker brown shoes. She was doing her thing, and she started talking heavy. I said, "Yeah, I mean, I know you ain't talking. You looking like a vanilla Dutch. You know what I mean?" We was cracking up. I said, you dressed like a backwood. We was dying. I was like, yo, that
It
was
was
hilarious.
so
Yo,
disrespectful.
yo, that shit was no, but this is the thing. This is what I will say real quick. See, you look at you can't let short niggas trigger you. You can't let certain niggas trigger you because a lot of times they might be the ones that change your whole life. You know what I mean? That's A.
Yeah.
It's you might have already ran into the right guy, but because you got standards that set on something, you know, whether it's good or bad, you got a certain standard that you're looking for, you missing out on something that's special. And that's what we was talking about when we was at the meet and greet, John,
Get in
is
the car.
the fact that a lot of women is looking for a dude that already got it going on. But by the time a dude already got it going on, it's a long ass line, and at the end of it. So sometimes you got to catch some of these guys as they, yeah, I mean, progress it and see the potential in them, and attach yourself to somebody, you know, what I mean, that's going in the right direction and grow with them. Yeah, I mean, so don't always look for an already made dude because most of us ain't ready ourselves to even be looking for somebody that's already, you know what I mean, put together. So that's part of it. The other part of it is I strongly feel that we attract, you know what I mean, what we exude. We attract who we are. So if I'm attracted, and I'm not saying you, but if me personally, if I'm attracting a bunch of bums, you know what I mean, then I need to reevaluate myself. Yeah, I mean, I need to
Definitely.
dig deeper because when I step in rooms, yeah, I mean, it should be motherfuckers that's getting at a dollar. It should be motherfuckers that's progressive that say, yo, bull seem like he thorough. You know what I mean? And that's the attraction you want to get on every level of life. You want to exude something that people like, yo, you know what I'm saying? She seemed like she alright. I want to get to know her. And then it just grow from there. You know what I mean? And it could be an ugly nigga. It could be a short nigga. It could be, you know what I mean, a motherfucker with a limp. You know what I mean? It could be a tall nigga with, you know what I'm saying? With you know what I'm saying? That's fleet footed.
Don't look
You know what
at
I
that
mean?
exterior. Look in the interior, like the inner. You know they say if you ugly on the inside, you ugly on the outside. It don't matter how pretty you are, how handsome or sexy you are. If you got an ugly inside, you're ugly,
Yeah,
and
no, you know what I mean?
it's not for
That's a
you.
fact. That's a fact. So really, how you gotta find your mate? What you gotta do? The first thing you gotta do to find the right person is you gotta close your eyes. See, that's your problem. Your eyes is open. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think big.
Shut up.
All right, let me get back to what I'm doing, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. You're welcome.
Thank you.
So yeah, just that's why we just told you to just have your fun and live your life
Yeah.
because you may be looking at the wrong thing right now. You
So that's
looking
the wrong thing and the wrong everything.
places
In the
and just
wrong
go with the
places.
flow.
And
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
just
hold you.
go with the flow.
I do go for the ones that look good. I don't even be paying attention to what I
All the
do be
dumb,
going for
the dumb, the
the
buffoonery.
The
the six
bums.
feet the 6 feet tall, looking
The fake
good.
ones.
Everybody want them.
living in their
Next thing you
mom
know, he
basement.
trying to bring. Next thing you know, he trying to bring his PS5 to my house. Like, you gotta leave that home, baby. You're not hooking it up to my TV. Sheree, you making that
The,
face? You wouldn't even imagine how
the
many.
life of the 23-year-old, I tell you.
Like, leave your
Do you
baby
miss it?
alone.
No. See, I didn't have it. I wasn't like that though. Like I wasn't. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah. So I set my trigger. I'm gonna let y'all go before my phone die. It's
Oh,
nice meeting you. Well,
you.
I don't even know your name. I'm so sorry. What? I didn't even
Oh,
look.
T. T.
Pete,
Uh-huh.
nice meeting you. You have a
You as
blessed
well.
one, okay?
you too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, later. I
All
gotta
right.
Bye.
figure out how to look. That's the old part. How you hang it up?
Oh, hey, I'll remove you. I'll help you.
We in the street, T. Lex, that's what I need. I need some more friends that's my age that got actually like a head on their shoulder. Cause I think
I mean, yeah.
I
Sometimes
want to
that
be
play a
able to
part
like
too. The
cute.
people that you hang with or whatever. Sometimes, it's the company you keep.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, if you hang around certain people, you're gonna draw certain people.
Cause I have a select 2 or 3 friends that I know like we be having the same mindset with certain things, but I don't have a lot.
Hmm. I don't
Lex,
know.
why don't you come up here and tell them what your triggers are?
I know, Lex. Jamal.
Oh, got a
Across the
headache.
street.
They always bringing somebody food to go.
Yes. He gonna say I got. She's gonna say I got 2 friends. Hi, Lex.
Hey y'all.
All right, so what's
Teak,
your trigger?
we could be friends, girl. I'm from Georgia, so when I first moved to Pennsylvania, I had zilch, zero. I was doing
Hmm.
everything by myself, and then within the past like maybe 3 years, I just made 2 friends.
That's cool. I got you. We could definitely do that. I don't do much.
All right, y'all. We need to get serious. Like, let's get on topic, please.
Okay,
People
what's the
on
topic?
here where the topic is triggers, okay,
Okay,
in a relationship or a marriage. What are triggers? What are your triggers when it comes to those things? You know.
triggers. Like when you say triggers, I guess my initial triggers come from starting to date somebody. And
Mhm.
I think like going on like a first date, one of my biggest triggers is like a man who continues to just talk about everything he has. Like, oh yeah, I got this, and this, and this, and that, and this, and that. But I kind of get why they do it nowadays because a lot of women are wanting to know what you
Got going on.
got going on. But at the same time, to me, it's kind of like, all right, we're supposed to be getting to know each other. I don't, I again, like we said in the live, I'm a different girl. Like I don't care about your finances for real. I mean, you can't be no broke man, but like
Right.
I don't really care about finances. I want to know if I can have fun with you. I want to know if we can relate on certain stuff. Like so, I think like somebody who just brag too much in the first date is a trigger for me, and I'm
Mm.
just like, okay, I'm not interested. Um, and then I guess another trigger, I guess within the relationship, once you get in one, a trigger
Hmm.
for me would probably be like, I mean, I feel like it's probably for everybody, like being stagnant, just doing the same things. You're not trying to go up. You're not even going down. I don't want you to go down, but you're not doing anything. You're just here and you just
Hmm.
bleh. Just bleh. That's a trigger for me.
Mm. Staying stagnant, not really like leveling up on nothing, just staying the same,
Hmm.
not trying to change, not, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a trigger.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's just more than a trigger. It's a lot. It's like, okay, where are we going with
Yeah.
this at this point? Uh,
Um,
Jamal,
Jamal, where you at?
Yo, so you didn't, Cherie, you didn't say what your triggers was.
Oh, yes,
You
Cherie.
not answering right now.
What's your triggers? We need to
And
know,
we're doing
honey.
a live.
Well, you know what I'm doing.
Okay, but you got the phone on mute.
Yeah, because I ain't want to have this all in the background, but I'm listening to everything that's going on. So
Hmm.
tell us what your triggers are, Sheree. As if we don't know.
Yeah, you already know. So
No,
No, I
but
said
you
wait.
we don't
was
know,
listening to
Cherie. We
everyone
No,
don't
no,
else.
know.
I
The
said
company
we
here
because she
don't
says it
know.
every week. So yes, I said we, not
Who
me.
said it every week?
Yes, we done heard your triggers so many times. But go ahead, tell us again.
We need a recap.
um, of course, like trauma, certain situations that happen is a trigger for me. Um, I don't, I don't like being. If I feel like I'm not being treated a certain way, it's a trigger for me. Like it makes me feel some type of way. Um, when I know you're being dishonest, it's a trigger for me. Um, when I'm not being handled properly, it's a trigger for me. When I'm not
Hold
being
up, what I'm
talked
saying.
to away, it's a trigger for me. It's. I mean,
No, I mean that's the no. Don't I mean nothing. Just that's what we talking about. We talking about triggers, and some of the things that you are triggered by could be something that somebody else is dealing with. So you don't have to brush over it. You can like speak to it, like take
yeah,
one
like
of
when
those
I mean,
instances and speak
mainly
to it.
Trump, mainly like something traumatic that happened to me is a really big trigger. So if it's something that
Like what?
reminds me of something, um, like something that happened in my life, in my lifetime of my relationships or my marriage, and it happened again, or I see signs of it, it's a trigger. It'll like make me feel uncomfortable. It makes me shut down. It makes me not want to be bothered. It makes me sometimes second guess myself. Um, makes me feel sometimes insecure, depending on what it is. Um, yeah, stuff like that.
I appreciate that transparency too. So have you ever been in a situation where you may have been triggered and you realize that you may have overreacted? You know what I mean? Because I know triggers
No.
can be it's an emotional. You know what I'm saying? It's basically a emotional reaction to, like you said, a trauma. So let's just say if we were in the military and I hear a big boom, it could trigger me to relive a moment where I may have been on a battlefield and heard a certain implement that went off and brought me back to that place. But it doesn't necessarily mean that that loud sound that I heard was the same thing that I've seen and heard on the battlefield. It could have just
Mm,
been a dresser that fell or something like that. So triggers they make you feel a certain type of way, but that doesn't always mean that it is the thing that it reminds you of. So have you ever been in a
I
situation
mean,
where
it depends on the situation because sometimes those triggers or some that thing that happened in that moment, it be really happening. It may not be to that extent, but it'll be similar, and then again, it just makes me feel uncomfortable. It makes me feel like worry, concern. Sometimes, I mean, it may not be bad, but it's just a reminder of past situations. And some things I feel like if it happened before, 9 out of 10 is going to happen again. And it's sad to think that way, but it is, unless the person makes you feel like secure, like it's not going to happen again. They learn from the mistake or whatever, or you don't put yourself in that situation anymore, then you know I feel like it keeps happening. Like it's gonna always be there until I'm fully comfortable with the situation at hand. depending on what it is. Like I may be able to look at the situation a little better. Like I won't look at it as like it's such a big thing or is such a big deal. It's really small. It just depends on what the situation is for me. Like, me seeing somebody die was like a real serious trigger for me. Like, so it affects me still. I might not want to be around people sometimes, crowds of people, I'm really uncomfortable with people with drinking sometimes too. Like that's another trigger for me. Like I don't really like the drinking because I just feel like when you do it, it makes people turn into something else. Even though everybody is not the same. Some people happy, some people just, freaky, some people, loving, caring, and then you got some people who just turn into other people and they don't realize that they do that because they don't have no control. Um, it just makes me feel uncomfortable around people who are like intoxicated to the point that I feel like they can't control themselves. It makes me uncomfortable. That's a trigger for me because of what happened with me seeing that situation is like I gotta be cautious. I always gotta be on point. So people don't understand like Sheree, I don't understand why you don't drink. I'm cool. I never really was a heavy drinker anyway, but when that situation happened, I just was like really on cue, on go all the time. I'm always watching my surroundings. I'm always paying attention to people, their behaviors, their actions. Like if I feel like it's getting to be a little too much, it's getting hot, I'm ready to go. I just can't. I can't deal with that. It's too much. So,
So you know what I mean. One of the things that I'm like my definition of a trigger has something to do with paranoia too. I feel like triggers are like our I don't know. It's like I'm not gonna say it's like an inner insecurity or an inner place of unsettledness, and I guess the goal, honestly, is to be able to manage your triggers, and that's not something that somebody else can necessarily do for you. You know what I mean? So in your case, I know when we met, you know what I mean, you were a lot closer to the time where your friend was killed. You know what I mean? In the same club, and y'all was in a club together, and I remember not you like telling me you didn't want to go down. What was that, Chestnut Street? You know what I mean? Because it gave you anxiety. You know what I mean? It really triggered, you know what I mean, fear, and it brought back those thoughts in that moment. You know what I mean? So my question is, what do you think has helped you to get past that? Because as of late, we have been able to go in that space, and you haven't gotten anxiety like you've gotten in the past. Like you were literally like get nervous. Like I could see it in your body language and things of that nature. So in terms of getting to a point of pushing past your trigger in that area, what's something that helped you with that? Because I think that's probably the goal, should be the goal for us, is to be able to manage our triggers. So what helped you with kind of getting beyond it? I know it's not completely ever going to go away, but what helped you to manage it?
not being around it and trying to avoid it. Try to avoid certain situations. Like that's why I said I don't really do the club thing. I really don't like going to places where it's like too many people. Like I don't want to be nowhere I'm feeling like I'm boxed in. And that meaning like not necessarily like being held like, in a box, but like when you got so many people around you, and again, like I said, you have so many people around you and they're drinking, and everybody behavior is different and it's out of my control. So it's like I don't know if the person around me or people around me who are drinking get irate, um and what'll happen. You can have a little disagreement with somebody, but if I feel like the disagreement to me it's like, oh, it's time to go. Because people, um, for me, with drinking, I feel like they can't control themselves. I just it is, to me, I can't, like, mentally I can't really deal with that. Like, I can't deal with being around a lot of people that I'm not truly familiar with and can't really control the situation. I feel like it's out of my hands. I can't control it. So if I can't control the situation, meaning like family, friends, like, I know I'm okay. I don't feel secure enough to be like, oh, I can be around them and they drinking and they this and they that and they this and they that. It just puts me like in panic mode. I gotta go. So I really don't be around it that much. That's really how I deal with it. I don't really put myself in that situation. Like, even with younger people, I feel like they can't control themselves with drinking and stuff like that. It gets irate, they get upset, everybody get into an argument, it just goes left. And now I'm like, I gotta go, because it just brings me all the way full circle back into that situation. So it's like, if I can't talk you off the cliff from, this intoxicated cliff, because that's basically what it is. If I feel like I can't pull you back in, I gotta go. I gotta go. It's just too much. It's too much for me to really handle. So it's like, I just don't like it, because I just feel like some people are they're different. They're different when they're intoxicated.
Okay, that makes sense. So, in terms of managing our triggers, one of the things you said that helped you was to ultimately stay away from those things that triggered you. Correct?
Yeah, I like, I just kind of just, family, close friends, things like that. I'm okay. But if it gets to be, even, if it's family or friends and I see somebody that's, getting a little out of control, I got to separate myself. I just, it makes me feel uncomfortable and it makes me feel unsafe. So I just got to separate myself from it. Because it's an anxiety that probably won't ever go away from me. I mean, it's an experience that is just permanent. So as long as I can not really be around it, I won't be.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is a healthy conversation because, I mean, all of us have something that triggered us, a trauma, I mean, growing up, or even in our adulthood, that is a stain that may not ever leave us, you know what I mean? For me, my biggest trigger is, is my kids, you know what I'm saying? Just my my relationship with my kids from, my ex or whatever the case may be, and just our relationship, just the whole, you know uh, custody thing, and the court thing. That's like one of my biggest fucking triggers. And I don't know when or if that ever is going to not be a point of um anger, or or whatever, for me. And I'm okay with it. I really, I'm okay with it. I'm bitter about that shit, and I feel a way about it. And sometimes I choose to discuss it, and most times a lot of times I choose not to. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I gotta be productive. I gotta live my life. I have to, still be in this body, in this spirit, in this, in this, on this earth, and I need to be in a place of peace. So, for me to manage that, I don't want to punish myself by keep on reenacting triggers, or keep on, reenacting, things that are out of my control. So, for me, I also, did the same thing to stay away from that shit, man. Just stay away from, for me, it was stay away from anything that had anything to do with, my ex, for real, for real. And, that's just, for me, it's been, one of them things that has been a challenge, but you know, for me, it's like the best for my spirit. You know what I mean? I feel like spiritually, you know what I'm saying, my soul, I still have that. You know what I mean? But you know, when I was toiling back and forth about, you know what I'm saying, why this and why that, and you know, she ain't this and she ain't this, she woo back and forth, this and the third. You know, it really just kept my spirit unsettled. So I had to, you know what I'm saying, free my own spirit, you know what I mean, do what was best for my own mental space, for my own mental health. Because nobody, and I'm getting there now, I'm feeling it now, like nobody gives a damn about, you know what I'm saying, your mental space. Nobody really gives a damn about your problems. And in particular, if you're a black man, you know what I mean, you don't get sympathy for your pain. You know what I'm saying? Like the one difference between a black woman and a black man, and there's nothing wrong with it, is that at the end of the day, a black woman is going to get sympathy. You know what I mean? I am going to feel pain for my sisters, and I should, you know what I mean? And that should bring out my warrior spirit and want to protect a woman, you know what I mean? But when it comes to us and our issues, don't nobody really even know how to, you know what I mean, support a man that's in pain. You know what I'm saying? And it can be a challenge, and it's not nobody's fault or nothing. So as men, you know, we have to really lick our own wounds and figure out what's the best way that we can maintain and survive, you know, and keep going forward. So, you know, when it comes to, like I said, the custody thing, all of that shit, like, you know, I felt myself really like it took me through depression. All right, nephew, be safe. Um, yeah, it took me through a lot of, you know what I mean, emotional phases, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm thankful to, you know, have, you know, tried to manage it the best I can and have, you know what I mean? But it also has impacted our relationship, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of times where I looked at, you know, my relationship with my wife, and I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? This shit about to go down like how I went down the first time, you know what I'm saying? Here I go again, you know what I'm saying? All the best intentions in the world, shit don't work out now, you know what I'm saying? We not together, and, you know what I mean? The next thing that's going to happen is I ain't going to have my kids, this and the third, you know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like I said, you can react to a situation based off of how something else happened to you in the past, but it might be a different circumstance. You know what I mean? And I remember times where through my you know, just through my pain of the situation, sometimes it's taking it out on people, misdirected anger. You know what I mean? Things of that nature. You know what I mean? And even like I said, um, um, like is a word for when you keep thinking something's going to happen and it happens, manifested. And I feel like, you know, sometimes I was manifesting negativity, and you got to be careful with that too. Those triggers or those thoughts, oh, it happened before, it's going to happen again. Sometimes you can manifest a situation because you are so stuck on the fact that it's going to happen that the universe gives you what you're asking for. So we got to be careful with that, even down to triggers from past, you know what I mean, situations. Your man did this, your man did that. You sitting up there, you know, in your mind, without a doubt, it's going to happen again. Woo, woo. Yeah, he's going to have, this is what happened last time. Woo, woo. And all you doing is you're allowing the universe to set it up for it to happen again, as opposed to saying, you know what I mean, having a different spirit and say, yo, this woman, she's not going to be, she's different. You know what I mean? This is a different circumstance. And guess what? I'm prepared if it does go XYZ way, but I'm going to give her an opportunity to, you know what I'm saying, to be who she is and to accept her for who she is, as opposed to giving her the same stamp as somebody else. And that's a challenge because we live and we learn. And sometimes we take, you know, lessons over to other situations, and we make people pay for something that somebody else stole, you know what I mean? So it's a challenge, you know what I mean? But in terms of triggers, again, like for me, I definitely, you know, that's one of my biggest triggers is, you know, that whole like custody, you know what I'm saying, that whole thing with the kids type situation. But, you know, we live and we learn, we grow. And I think a lot of these things that we hold on to, it makes us stronger. You know what I mean? It really, you know, a lot of things about everything has toughened me in a good way. It is fortified me and made me stronger and able to deal with a lot of situations and know and have a blueprint for how to deal with situations that I can't control. You know what I mean? And for me, I'm not going to stress myself over things that are out of my hands. You know what I mean? You got to develop in certain situations. You got to know how to not give a fuck. You know what I mean? Or at least not give a damn. You know what I mean? In certain situations. So that's my little spill on my triggers. You know what I'm saying? That's that. So
So the comments they were saying that patterns cause triggers. Inconsistency is a trigger for me. Yeah, that's one for me too. I feel like not being consistent because I'm so like stern with a lot of things that I just feel like, you know, in order for it to grow or get better, it has to be consistency. Um, like that can depending on what it is though, that where the consistency falls at. That's it's like just consistency. Like some just keep going at it and it'll get better over time. And then it's like when you fall off and it's not going as planned, like it's like okay, it's just one step at a time. But just continue to keep doing it. It's like you can't do it a little bit and then do it enough to say I did it. I don't like that. I want you to be consistent, with what you're doing and what you say that you're going to do. Um, yeah, you're not giving a fuck is when you're at the end. Yeah, like consistency definitely is like a big thing for me too. Like just being like just showing like just consistency, even if it's you know not always perfect or whatever, but you're consistently trying to get better at the situation. It's like that is, you know, that means a
yeah,
lot.
that's that's a trigger for me. The word inconsistency. You know what I mean? That's a trigger to me because it doesn't mean anything. It's a cute word, you know what I mean, that women use when they have nothing else to say about you. He's not consistent. It's nothing on earth that's consistent. That's consistent. The weather changes, the sun comes up and down. You know what I
That's
mean?
consistent.
The,
You
the,
know
the
that, right?
time even goes back. Exactly. So if you're telling me, it means nothing. If you're telling me I'm inconsistent, then that means I'm consistent because I've been doing something enough for you to categorize it. So that's consistency. That means absolutely nothing. It just sounds good. And you can't achieve consistency. That's a one way for somebody to label you and say, he's not being consistent. I can never be consistent. I'm never going to be able to achieve what you're looking for. That word is just the simplest, simple-mindedest John. And women be using that John, throwing it around. He's not consistent.
Well, you can't necessarily say that though, Jamal.
No,
That
I can,
because
that's
because
the trigger for me.
that's just like yeah, but that's just like a man saying
What's
that
what's
women are
what's
not
wrong with what's
consistent.
wrong with what's wrong with this guy? He's not consistent. What the fuck is
But
that?
but you can't say that though, because a man can say that a woman is not consistent.
Don't nobody, ain't no man saying no none of that shit like that.
That's not
He's not
true.
consistent. Like,
That's
what the
not true.
fuck you
That's not
talking
true.
about? Like,
That's
I don't
not
even want
true.
no consistent Joe. Don't keep on making me pancakes and eggs every morning. I don't want that. Switch it up.
Tons of
Talking
consistency
about some,
happens daily.
and
Yeah.
that's bullshit. Because as soon as a nigga consistent, then he's boring. So give me a break with that. When
But
he
that's
come,
not true
honey, I'm
though.
home, and he puts that suitcase down and he sits on the couch. Don't nobody want no consistency. Miss me with that, man. Next.
You can't say that because you want consistency. You want consistency. You may not y'all men may not use that word as consistent, but you want consistency. You don't want somebody that's not consistent. You don't want inconsistent. You want somebody to be consistent. You want that. Y'all may not just be using that word. Y'all just use a different word. Hello? I think phone goes on mute. Okay. That part. Yes, false. So men don't want sex consent. Yes. Hello.
So you want the same position. You know what I mean? At
No,
the same time every
consent
night.
men. No, y'all
Give
want
me
the
a
same
break.
thing. Y'all just don't use the same word. They just said so you don't want sex consistently.
No, I don't. I want it
You a
sporadically.
lie. You a
I want
lie.
it sporadically. Yes,
You a lie.
sporadic.
You
You know
are
what I mean?
not.
I want it sporadic and I want it different. You know what I mean? You ain't got to give me the, you know what I mean? Like, come on, stop.
Oh
All
wait, it
right,
say
honey.
I think
All right, honey.
somebody
It's
said I think
8:30.
they
Let's
want
go.
consistency in
Come
their
on,
own
man.
way, and the
I don't
way
even know
we
what y'all
treat
talking
and
about.
the way we treat down and the way we do things for them. That's the term of consistency. Yes, that's why I said y'all just may not use the word, but y'all want the same thing. Y'all kill me with that. You say your own word, but it's like the words that we use is like women crack me up with these words. Okay, we just saying what y'all not saying. That's all. That's all that it is. Yes, they said buy more.
Listen, I expect them to say Bob Marley. You know what I mean? This is a real man talking, so you ain't
No sex, right?
everybody ain't
No
gonna
sex
understand a
from
real
here
man
on out,
talking.
y'all. Y'all heard it. He said sporadically, so that means
Yeah,
that
when I come in the
I can
door,
do
you know
it
what I mean?
whenever I feel like it.
When I come in the door, yeah,
Sporadically,
surprise
y'all. He
me,
said
goddamn it.
sporadically.
Yeah,
So y'all know the definition
yeah,
of sporadically mean, right? That's a
yeah. Bring
sprinkle.
out the hot wax, nigga.
That's the sprinkle,
Surprise
right?
me. You know what I mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Men choose
Listen,
words
this
that
what I
suit
want. I
them,
don't want
and
nothing
we choose
consistent.
words
Tarp
that
on the
suit us. Exactly, Crystal.
Put the tarp on the floor and bring out all the baby oil. I don't want nothing
Sean
consistent.
say, what you
You
say?
know what I
Hold on, let
mean?
me go back. See
Yeah.
y'all, man, come on, y'all
Put
can't
it
be leaving these out. I think they want consistency.
put the
Yeah,
tarp
I
on the
do. I
floor
agree.
and bring out the baby oil. You
I agree.
know what I mean? Nah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
We ain't doing
They
no
did they use their
consistency.
own little words and it's like, I'm tired of hearing that.
No, I've been hating that joke because I peeped that females say that when they don't got nothing else to say.
Sporadically, right. That's his word of consistent.
When you don't have
Okay,
nothing else to
cool.
say
I know
about a
what
dude,
sporadic. My
if the worst thing I can be is inconsistent, I'm a
definition
good
of
dude.
sporadically is a sprinkle. That's sporadically, right, y'all?
No, it don't. No, it ain't no sprinkle. I
Yes.
need y'all to stop. Come on.
Well, that's my definition. Now what?
Sporadic means random. It don't mean a sprinkle.
Random. That's still not all the time. Consistent
Right.
is all the time.
It don't gotta be all the time. You know what I mean? At the right time. Come on now.
Mm. Listen. Yeah, sprinkles. He gets sprinkles, y'all. See, he don't
Yeah,
want
I
to
get it.
hear that.
I'm trying to put y'all on some game. I'm
This
cool.
episode, some type of sex, whether it's kinky, nasty, quickie, or some head before bed.
Uh,
He gonna say, what's another word so he won't be triggered? Hold on, Shorty. I gotta look it up. Let me pull out my Google. Hold on, let me find another word for consistent so he won't be triggered.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes, random is sprinkle. Thanks, cousin. Tell him. I told him. He talking about that's not what it means. He said that's not what it means. Hold on, y'all. I gotta look it up. Let me see. Let me Google it.
No, consistency get boring. So y'all can look at it how you want to look at it.
No, it's
You can
not.
look at definition. Yes, it
No, it's
is.
not because guess what? This is consistency, right? You're consistently showing me that you love me. You can be
What?
giving me flowers. You can be giving me flowers one day. You can giving me a card another day. You
Yeah, I
could
could be
be.
paying
You
the
could
rent.
be. No, listen. See, it's still showing the love though. It's still consistent.
Okay. Well, as long as you
Oh
know.
well, what?
As
Well,
long as
what?
you know that paying the rent is a form of
What word?
love.
They said. What word would you use, Maul? Yes,
What
he do have his own dictionary, y'all. Y'all
for stuff
already
like
know.
that? What you saying?
No, they saying what is your definition of consistency?
I don't want no consistency. I like, you know what I mean? I like, you know what I like? I like stuff to be organic. I like stuff to be in a flow. That's what I like. You know what I mean? It's a flow, and when we pick up on our flow, we get into a rhythm. All that consistency shit, that's a robot is consistent. You know what I mean? A factory is consistent.
Paying
I
the
ain't
rent
married
is the
no
way to
robot.
survive. That's what they said.
Huh?
Paying rent is the way to survive.
Okay, yeah, and that's a way to show love too. You know what I mean? but ultimately I'm saying, you know what I mean, is the organicness.
Continuously.
Man, listen. All right.
Yeah, they said you just throwing
I'm
words out there, Jamal.
I'm trying to get y'all game. You know what I
Accurate,
mean?
that's the
Let stuff
word.
be organic. That's your problem. Y'all got all these, you know what I'm saying, all these rules, you know what I mean? And
A
the rules ain't
robot is a
working.
machine. He
The
said a
rules ain't
robot is a
working.
machine. No, you said that consistent. You have your definition of consistent, but consistent is basically the same thing that we're saying the same things.
No, I'm
You
not.
just using different words.
No, I completely said something different. That's your problem. Y'all do not listen to men at all. And we wonder why y'all can't get no man because you don't listen to what we want. I
Listen,
clearly told you.
you
I said organic. What that got to do with consistent?
organic is first of all
What?
things become organic when
What?
it's consistent. Jamal, since
No,
when
no,
is it
no,
not
no, it's
organic?
not. No, it's not.
Since
Organic is a
when?
vibe. It don't
What
have
do
nothing
you
to do with
mean
no
a vibe
consistency.
is
What are you talking about?
consistency? When somebody consistently keep doing something, that's a
No,
vibe.
no, it don't got to
That's
be keep
organic.
doing nothing.
Like
No, you
what?
could no, you could do one thing, you could do one thing right. You know what I mean? And I could pick up on the vibe. It ain't no consistently this and that. Come on now.
Oh,
Who
come
do
on.
anybody think they is?
Are
Y'all
you
don't even
kidding
consist.
me?
Let me explain something to you. Y'all don't even consistently pray. So why do you think somebody need to consistently do something for you? You're not the
What
Lord.
does prayer
Most
have
people,
to do with being
hold on. Let
consistent
me explain something to
in
you.
the
The only
relationship?
thing you should do consistently is pray. Outside of that, come on now.
Y'all know he crazy.
You're not the Lord.
That
You
don't
ain't
have
even doing
nothing to do
that.
with it.
Talking about you want
Damn.
somebody to consistently praise you. You're not him. You're
What
not
does
him.
pray? Nobody said praising. What are you talking
That's what
about?
I show me that you love me and
If you
roses
change the way
and
you treat him,
um
then
light a
right. If you change,
candle. Come on now.
right. If you change, right. Exactly. When you start getting treated funny, then it's like, oh well, what happened? But you just said I shouldn't be consistent because it's not organic and it's not natural.
Y'all fighting it so bad.
They
I'm trying
like
to give you
come over
game.
him. I'm cracking up.
Listen,
He
y'all say what
crazy,
y'all want.
y'all.
Hold on.
Y'all know he crazy.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like
Man, bring
this.
the prayer in it,
Listen, I'm
right?
gonna tell you like this. The
Prayer
worst
don't have
person to
nothing
get
to do with
advice
it.
from, listen, the worst person to get advice from about men is from another woman. I'm sitting up here trying to give you game. I get what I want out of my relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
I get what I
I'm
want.
consistent.
No, no. Mm-mm. So
Yes,
y'all ain't
I
got to worry
am.
about me. I'm all
Yes,
right.
I
I'm
am.
going to survive.
It's
I
consistent
get what
in
I want.
all different ways. I do things consistently. It may not be
Okay.
all the same. It's not all the same things, but it's consistent.
But that's not why I'm with you.
Well, why you with me then? Because you
I'm just
tripping.
saying. Y'all
Like,
be
what are
swearing
you
y'all got the
talking about?
answers.
He always
Y'all
going
swear
left,
y'all got the
y'all. All the
answers.
time. He can't help himself.
I'm gonna tell you ready for this? You ready for this? I'm gonna tell you what locked me in with you.
They're always kicking
You ready
BS,
for
knowing
this?
they want consistency. I know, Crystal.
No, it's not. Y'all swear that's sad. That
Yes,
is
honey.
sad.
Capricorn. Hello. That's what we do.
Lonely. Hello.
Who lonely? Because I'm far from lonely. Okay. Hey,
Yes, so stop spitting that to them.
April girl. April, you got come on, April. You can come on, honey bunny. Tell him.
Yes, you come on.
Go ahead, say what you was about to say, Jamal. We listening.
Um. Oh no. That's what I was gonna say. And y'all be fighting it so hard, but okay. I mean,
Listen, I
I'm gonna
didn't come
continue
in
to give
here for
game.
all
But guess
this.
what?
I've been hearing prayer and all
Thank you.
like.
Listen. Hey, April. April. Hey, April. Let me explain. Listen.
It's
You ready
been
for
a
Finish
this?
saying
while.
what you was saying.
Hello,
They trying to
everyone.
listen to you. You said we don't listen. We listening. Say what you
I'm gonna
gotta
get.
say.
No, no. Now y'all. No. Now y'all. See, because it's people in there that's not being catty. That's really picking up on game. And see, what happened is y'all be gaming out females and giving them wrong advice, and y'all be taking advice and and trying to be doing stuff the right way. Some of
I'm trying
y'all.
to figure out who you talking about.
I'm
I
just
need him to
saying.
drop some names at this
Okay,
point.
I
period.
got
That
some.
part. Hello.
Listen.
I need some names called. Cause who's
Because
doing
I know
that?
where the barbershop is at if they talking to
Hello.
Here we
me.
go. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Here
Period.
we go.
Tell them again, eight. Come again.
Hey,
Where
hey,
they
hey.
at? Hey, Grandma. Where they at? I'm just trying to figure out. Hey.
Listen. Hey, who you think is the best person to give advice? If you trying to, you know what I mean, if you trying to get some advice or somebody trying to give you some game that's either been there or whatnot, don't you think they like? I'm gonna go to an expert about something. That's like a motherfucker asking me something about a hair unit or cutting or whatever the case may be. I'm giving you game and you sit up there laughing at it, and I'm like, nigga, I'm cool. I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying? I'm okay. I'm not complaining
They
about what
said drop
everybody
some
do.
jewels then, Jamal. You the one who
So,
taking your
my
time.
question to you, Jamal,
Yeah,
would be,
cause now y'all
who's
gotta
the
wait. Yeah, I
expert?
mean now you gotta humble yourself. You know what I mean? Cause I'm about to put up some game. So now humble yourself. You know what I
Oh
mean?
boy, see what I'm
And and,
saying?
and, and I'm
You
I'm gonna
can't.
roll it
You
out.
give him an
But
inch, he takes him
if I
out,
don't get
y'all.
the
He
right
can't help
energy,
it. He
then you
can't
know what I
help it.
mean? I'm gonna drag it out because y'all was playing games when I was giving
Nobody
you
was
the
playing
earlier.
games. First
Now
of
I'm
all,
about to
you
go
trying to
deeper.
talk all
So
to April as soon
y'all
as
gonna
she
have to
got
show
on.
some more love.
We was
I
everybody
mean,
was listening to you.
I'm with the games too now. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
So
Oh
what we gonna
man,
do?
he
We
got
listening?
he giving me Chad energy tonight.
Okay.
Nah,
Right.
nah.
Get to the point. They
Listen,
giving
man.
you the eyes like, hello.
I'm a grown man out here on some real stuff. You know what I mean? I know it's listen, I know it's been a shortage. I know a lot of men been getting changed around and they got a lot of different attributes, but I'm telling you, this is an authentic, you know what I'm saying? Authentic man right here. So the women that the women that appreciate authentic men, they gonna appreciate what I'm saying. So it's not for everybody. I get it. Some of y'all like, you know what I mean?
More,
The
I don't
fingernail
think
What
paint on the
nobody
who
on
are
pinky,
here
you
is
that's
talking
cool.
about?
questioning
You
your
say something,
manhood,
y'all.
not one bit.
No,
You,
I'm
yeah,
not even saying
them.
y'all question it.
Say who
Hey,
y'all
April,
talking
I'm not
about.
saying y'all question it. I'm just saying that anybody that appreciates an authentic, you know what I mean, genuine, you know what I mean, solid man is gonna appreciate this game. They ain't on, I
Yeah,
mean,
they're gonna
that's
appreciate
all I'm
this
saying.
game
And then
more,
look,
but you
I'm not
you one
saying
in
that.
five. You gotta
And look,
remember, it's not that many of them out here. You're one
yeah,
out of five.
and that's all I'm saying. It ain't for everybody, so I'm not even knocking somebody that don't dig the game. I'm just saying this is for all
Chad
the women that
2.0.
really love authentic men. That's all I'm saying. So if
Yes.
it's offending
Well,
anybody that doesn't, y'all may appreciate authentic
who
men,
is
then
anybody?
listen.
Who
You
are
know what
you
I
talking
mean?
about, Jamal?
I'm not trying to be
I don't know.
divisive.
I
You
just
know what I
need him
mean? I don't want to hurt
to
any
talk to
feelings
them
and all
people he
that there.
talking to. Is
But
all I can say.
if you ain't
I
feeling it, it
know.
ain't for you. So is y'all ready or not?
You didn't even say nothing.
But are you ready or not?
My thing is, it sounded to me like you want to start a revolution, but on what terms?
Listen,
Like,
Right.
what's
listen. If
up
you want to
tonight?
hear it, just say I want to hear it. That's all you got to do. We ain't got to
No,
go
see
through
now
all
you
of the.
want to
You
play.
mean
Now you want to play games. Nobody doing
semantics?
all that. You gonna say
No, I'm
what you
telling
gotta
you, I'm
say,
about
or
to get.
that's it.
I'm about to tell these women what won me over about you on some real stuff. Whether you know it or not, maybe you do or whatever. Because sometimes y'all be thinking y'all want to do it over on one thing, and it don't even be that
But
because you don't
that's
listen.
just
You don't
you,
even know how you
Jamal.
won
You
him over.
cannot give that. That's being subjective.
What? How you gonna tell me I'm being subjective about what
No,
won me
but
over?
what I'm saying is you're giving game from your perspective. What did it for you? That may not apply to all men, is what I'm saying.
Let me explain something to you. April, stop it. Okay? We're not gonna get into that. Let's just stop it. At the end of the day, you know what I mean, if it's a real man and they came up from a certain cloth, they're gonna feel a certain thing. Trust me. And
Can you
again,
just say
I'm a
what you want
guy.
to say?
I'm a guy.
And
I think
Jamal,
I would
I'm
know this.
completely with you. But what I'm saying to you is why I mentioned you being
I
a
thought so
one out of
too.
five is because I'm a woman in society. You're not a man dating in society. And I'm telling you, from my perspective, it's not a lot of real ones out here. God bless you though.
No, no,
That's
no.
all I'm
No, it
saying.
ain't even God bless me. Here go the thing. You ready for this, April?
I'm
It's a
ready.
lot of us, but y'all don't have the right lens on. So I'm not special. I'm dealing with a lot of guys that's really solid dudes. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't
But they
even know
might
a
be
lot of them that's
ugly.
not. I'm being honest with you.
Might
It's a
be
lot. And y'all
unattractive.
overlooking them, walking by them, woo woo, and don't even know it's jewels right in front of you. So
Can
now I'm
you
trying to
just
give
say
you
what you
game.
wanted to say?
I'm just see now we gonna try to rush me. Now we hurry up and buy. Come on,
Oh
man.
wow, it's getting true. Getting a little rough around here
You know
tonight.
he like acting crazy.
You know what I mean?
Men think because they pay the mortgage and anything else, they do what they want to do. Don't care for
That
nobody.
has nothing to do with nothing. Niggas been paying mortgages. That's light. Stop
Who?
it.
I'm
Y'all
telling you,
is
is
y'all,
it's
y'all,
scarce out
that's
here. I'm just
sad.
saying, from
That's the
somebody
best
that
y'all
you
could
hear
do.
and used to
Who is
having
y'all
women in
messing
their
with?
chair listening to stories, they ain't doing too much out here.
No, that's sad. but it's y'all who you picking. She's talking about a nigga paying the mortgage. He feel like he doing something. That shit
He's
is
definitely
light.
going hard. Ain't he, Ish?
That shit is
Extra
light.
hard. I wish you
From
said
what
That's
he
I'm
did
sad.
hearing, is
today.
more women paying mortgage
Get
than
that
men.
girl, whoever said that, let's help her out. You know what I mean? That's
That was
sad.
Crystal.
It don't matter who it was. That's light. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this.
He is.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna tell you like this.
agree.
He
I'm gonna
is.
tell you like this. This is what I'm gonna get to the story because I see, you know what I mean, it's time.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna tell you what won me over with Cherie. You know what I mean? Because we was talking about consistency. And so Cherie was like, yeah, you know, you rocking with me because I'm consistent. You know what I mean? And you know, I you know what I mean? And I was saying, no, that's not, you know what I mean, what won me over with you. You know what I mean? So
Cause some
what
real one girls that
what?
men be looking over the good ones too.
Hmm.
Oh, without a doubt, for sure.
Because
Without a
y'all
doubt.
visual, we not. At least we'll deal with somebody that's not all that attractive and see the good in them. Y'all won't.
Yeah, because I mean, we're not really always looking to actually find somebody to have, you know what I mean, to be in a relationship with per se. You know what I mean, nowadays it seems like y'all more so, you know, be on the lookout for that at times, and you know, we
Now,
link in.
I would have to agree with you compared to women because men, that's something that has to develop with y'all. With us, we
Yeah,
come outside knowing we want our husband today.
yeah, I
Yeah,
respect
so
it.
that is the difference between both genders.
Listen, I don't have no biological clock. You know what I mean? I never felt like, you know, I felt like that was something I wanted to do,
Now,
but it
so,
wasn't
you
whenever
when
it would
you
have
say
happened,
that,
if it
you
would
know
have happened.
that gets under my skin because there ain't no clock.
Nope,
Ain't no clock with everybody.
there ain't no clock.
We some people are just really out here having fun, just like y'all having fun. And then if something great happens out of it, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody ain't pressed.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. Well, so for me, you know what I mean, and this is what won me over because when me and Cherie was dating, you know what I mean, we were still dating other people. You know what I mean? So, you know, we was just having fun. I never, you know what I mean, I didn't know where it was gonna go. This is somebody that I didn't know before. We ain't grow up together, nothing like that. You know, but it was just somebody that, you know what I'm saying, we was dating and you know, I was just filling people out, you know what I mean? And that's something else I would recommend too. You know, I don't know if it works the same for women, but I know as a guy, like, you know what I'm saying, dating multiple women definitely helps you to kind of narrow down
Hey Frank.
uh, the woman that really works best for you.
Oh, I
You know what I
definitely
mean?
believe in the top five.
Yeah. Yep. So
A
you
starting
know,
five.
so you know, what I mean, so we had a time frame where it was like, yo, you know, we had a time frame where we was at a situation where we might not have been, you know what I'm saying, moving forward with our relationship. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, this is something that it was kind of messed up because we was getting cool, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean, I was in a situation where I was like, damn, I don't even know, you know, if I want to move forward because, you know what I'm saying, we had found out some news or whatever the case may be. And I was like, damn, you know what I mean, I don't even know if this, you know what I'm saying, can go forward, you know what I'm saying, with our past or whatever like that. I don't even know if something can go forward. But, you know, we really had bonded over at that time, how long was it? Maybe a month? We was like dating and stuff? Or was it longer than that?
I just want to know
I'm asking you, Sheree.
who pursued who. Who said this is what I want to do? Who said that first?
What? Pursue who and what? No, hold up. April, hold up. Real quick. So
Mm-hmm.
look, so I don't know, we might have been together, I don't know, maybe it was a month or so, or maybe more, whatever. But anyway,
Oh, I'm wifey now. See, now you getting federal on here.
uh-oh.
Now,
They calling you out.
what if my real boyfriend get on here?
They
Better go
calling you
ahead.
out. They know you.
Go ahead, Mo.
So anyway, right? It was to a point where I felt like, you know what I'm saying, we might not be kicking it together anymore because, you know what I'm saying, some past situations, whatever the case may
Hey,
be.
Karima.
But anyway, Cherie was like she really felt like no, this is something special. This is something that, like, you know what I mean, we need to keep this going. Like, we
What is that
like,
called? Hold on a second. What was I
you know what I
doing?
mean?
Was I being consistent with
No,
something that
no,
I
listen,
wanted?
no,
Is that
listen.
what that was?
No, it
April,
wasn't.
did you
It
hear
wasn't.
that?
Because we both, you know what I mean, felt like this was something special. But, you know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, it was like, it still might not have worked. But anyway, one day, I had came over. She asked me to come over, and you know what I'm saying? I don't think I was coming over. I might not even answer my phone at the time. I'm not sure.
The trap. I hear it.
But
Go ahead, I'm
anyway,
ready.
right. So, right. So, I come over the house, you know what I mean? And it's you know, it's looking nice, smelling good,
It
smell
just
food,
sounds
this
like
and
you're
the third.
consistent.
You know what I mean? No, I'm trying to tell you. Yeah,
Put
see,
it
that's
on
your
you.
problem. Y'all, see,
We're
that's your
listening to.
problem.
I didn't say anything.
No, it's not a consistent thing. You know what I mean? I come in the house, it smells great, you know what I'm saying? She got a little outfit on, this and the third, you know what I mean? And the whole ambiance, I didn't expect it at all. It was actually sporadic, you know what I mean? It actually was spontaneous. You know what I mean? We've done, at this point, we did, you know, hotels, we New York, this, that, and the third, you know what I mean? I think at the time, what was that restaurant that everybody wasn't going to, but we was at the restaurant that's the top of the city. You could see everything. What's that, R12? You know what I mean? At that
Okay, she
time.
applied that pressure.
You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So
First of
anyway,
all, he's getting stories all twisted up. By the time we
so
did
but
that,
hold
we
up,
was
hold up,
married
hold up, hold up.
already.
No,
But
no,
go
just
ahead.
let me tell. Come on,
I'm gonna let
stop.
him talk.
Come on, Gina. Let me tell. You know what I mean? Let me tell my side of the story. God. So anyway, ultimately, you know what I mean? This motherfucker done put together a amazing spread. You know what I mean? She had this, you know what I mean, crazy outfit on. You know what I mean? We talked, woo woo. You know what I'm saying? She had the, you know what I mean, the dessert, woo woo. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I'm saying? And I'm denying everything. I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? Listen, this, it just, you know, we ain't, I don't know. This, we can't, woo woo. When she opened up that bedroom door, that joint was like, you know what I mean, a cathedral. It was so many candles lit in this joint. You know what I mean?
Damn. Okay.
I mean, rose
Shit.
petals. I mean, this, that, and the third. And I was
I'm
like,
crying,
damn.
April.
So for me, on some real stuff, for me, I was like, you know what?
She had it
I can
looking like a
fuck with her.
Catholic funeral in that
It
motherfucker.
was like a Catholic. Listen, I said, you know what? I can fuck with her because at the end of the day, she's gonna know how to treat me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need this every day. I don't need this every night. But
You're
when I need
spoiled
it,
and you enjoyed it.
she's gonna know how to treat me. And that's all I needed to see is what you capable of. Once I saw she was capable
You
of
heard
that,
it,
that
Frank.
meant a
Frankie
lot to me.
said she was consistent hard.
First of
Exactly.
all,
It's
you
not
want to talk about the motherfucking
anyway.
real player. The real player is
Anyway.
on live right now.
Okay, talk to me.
Talk that shit.
Talk to me. You know what I mean?
Because
She's talking some who me. You don't even know.
because don't sleep. See, you know the crazy thing. I enjoy hearing this story. I couldn't wait till you got to the real point. Thank you, Jamal.
Chill.
But women are capable of doing all those things, but she obviously thought that you were worth doing it. Nobody's lighting all them candles for any random nigga in Philadelphia.
Consistent is the word.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. That
You
So
has
that
wanna
means he
you
did
want to
something
take
first.
you want to take away from it, but I was consistent with what I wanted. So I was going to do whatever I needed to do, sporadic, sprinkle, consistent
that
to
ain't nothing to
get
do with
my
it.
man.
Yeah,
It's
I'm the
Consistent.
listen.
same way,
That's
Sheree.
all.
I'm competitive, like in the sense of anything that I love. With my
Hmm.
children, I want to love them more than anybody. I'm going to treat them better than anybody. I'm the same way with someone that I'm
Hmm.
dating and interested in. I'm applying the most pressure.
Okay, Crystal, tell him again. He's been spoiled since day one. Ain't never changing.
I
Anybody
can
know us know
tell.
that.
But
See,
I'm
one
not
of
gonna have
you
Period.
nothing
said,
less
And
though.
that is consistent.
I'm not gonna have nothing less. You know what I mean?
we
And I'm
know
So he
that's a
can
break.
talk that trash all he want, but I am
Maul probably in the
consistent
pack
and
and
he
play
likes
right
it.
now.
hey,
Fool you, Brad.
April, chill.
Exactly, April.
I ain't been here in a while, so you know I got cut up.
Oh, go ahead. I already know.
Listen,
I
I'm
already
just
know.
saying, like he want to get away from the word, but it's the fact.
No, it's not. Y'all gotta be
Yes,
right.
it is.
That's crazy.
Still being consistent.
No,
Yep.
no, consistency
Yes.
is boring. You know what I mean? I
You
don't like
are
that.
a lie. You just gave them this
He need to make his
Yeah,
amazing
mind up.
of one
story
night.
of
Of one night.
consistent.
Hey, April.
Yeah, honey,
April, what's some real stuff?
it's been
Look.
constant.
I'm
Don't
gonna
you
tell
do
you.
that. Don't you do that up on
Listen,
here.
April.
Don't you do that up on here
April.
talking about one night. Because baby, you
What?
had several nights.
No, no, but
Okay?
that's not.
Don't be
What
No,
like
about
that.
last night?
Okay. Hello?
no. You what about last night? Hello.
Let me be quiet before Maul be sleeping in the barbershop tonight.
I ain't listen. I ain't sleeping in no barbershop. You know
Because
what I
now
mean?
he's trying to downplay it, and I don't like that. Like, stop that.
No, no, no. Listen,
Don't talk
Cherie.
about
Listen, what I'm
one
saying.
night. Don't do
Listen,
that.
Cherie. You
That
listening to
one
me?
night got me married.
But Cherie, listen. What I'm saying. Are you listening?
Okay? No.
You listening though? It like I said.
Okay, yep,
It
he
was
like boring then.
no. Listen. That it was that one night that proved to me what you was capable of. I didn't have to have that on a consistent basis for me to know what type of time we were. It was the
Hey,
one time that
Sean.
you took. It was the one time that you took Naya to the beach. My daughter, she took my daughter to the beach when I was working or whatever the case may be. And my daughter came back. She knocked out, got sand all, you know what I mean, in the car. Woo, woo. And those
Her
moments let me know what you was
qualities.
capable of.
Her qualities.
You Yes, she didn't
Yeah.
have to do it every single day. That
I
wasn't it. I
didn't
need to
say it
see who
had to
she
be the
was.
same thing every single day though. I said
You
consistently,
can't tell
meaning
listen, you
you
can't
can
tell
show
me
your love in any
what
way,
I
shape, or
loved
form, but
about
it's
you.
consistent, Jamal.
No. Listen what I'm saying. You can't tell me what won me over about you. That's what we're not gonna
Consistency
discuss.
does matter, Jamal, because some
Oh my
people
God.
can do things just to get what they want, and then once they get what they want, they stop being consistent.
Exactly.
But if
Exactly.
she's continuing to do this, that's just her love language. That's who she is.
But no. This what happens. When you can read people, everybody's not a good person reader. I could read people and tell if they're genuine or not. I had a
Mm-hmm.
side joint that I was messing with way before she came around. And I end up messing with and marrying Cherie, and the side joint was like, damn, like, what's up? I thought I was next. And I had to let her know, like, I love you. We always have fun. You my dog. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You not, you know what I'm saying? Like your core, you not really, you know what I'm saying? You're
You ain't
not really
lighting no
marriage material.
candles. You gotta go.
You're not lighting the candles.
I'm cracking up, April.
You know what I mean? But no, she was lighting candles, but it was the fact that like
Oh
She was
my
I couldn't
lighting
trust
God.
one
her.
joint, one glade joint.
You know what I mean? It was,
One
you know what I
Glade
mean?
Joe
Glade
on
Joe.
the nightstand. On the
Cherie,
nightstand.
Cherie said, "Watch this." Yankee Candle Factory in this motherfucker.
Not the Yankees.
That's what I
Yo,
like.
out of
Listen.
pocket.
No, he don't like the word, but that's exactly. I consistently
It's
showed
not.
Jamal how
That's
much I
You
love
apply
him and
pressure. He
wanted
ain't had
to
no choice
and
but to go find a ring.
exactly
listen.
hello.
He ain't have a
And here
Y'all
we
choice.
so
are,
pressed for it to be that. It's
12
ridiculous.
years
Either get the
in
ring or the
standards.
boy Otis or Earl gonna do it.
No, I ain't had to do all that. I just wanted
Stop
to.
Ma,
You know what
fronting,
I
I
mean?
need you
Jamal.
to
You
stop
on here
acting so
fronting.
tough.
You
No,
on
it's
here
not even.
fronting.
Hold up.
Stop
This is. I
fronting.
need y'all to. No. Hear me out. Let me explain
No.
something to you.
Stop
I'm a
fronting.
man. Our energy is different. You don't condemn no man for having the energy that they have. You
Oh
should
my God,
appreciate it.
y'all.
Like, chill out. You know
So,
what I mean?
so I
I'm
googled
just saying it was
consistency. One of
organic.
the definition
Everything
is
was
unchanging
tough.
and natural, standard or effective over time. Period.
Didn't I just
And
didn't
that
I
was
just say
me.
that? Naturally who you are?
Exactly.
That's it's in you.
It's me.
But that's
I
no, that's
She
not.
come with
consistent.
candles. She come with candles. That's what they saying.
Okay.
Eh,
Hello. All the time. It's my favorite.
I gotta stop wanting to be right all the time.
Oh God.
I got y'all looking at dictionaries just to try to be right. That's sad.
It's not you the one who said that it
That's
don't mean that.
sad.
So we just trying to tell you that it
So,
do. But
you
So
ain't
okay.
the
trying to tell me
topic was
nothing. Can't
triggers.
nobody
Did
tell
I
me
miss
how I felt.
something?
Yeah, the topic was triggers, but we got a little sidebar talking about consistency. But because we were talking about I don't know how we got on the word consistent,
Yeah,
but
y'all be
yes,
so.
trigger is the topic. So yes, April, do you have triggers, doll?
Do I have triggers in the sense of
So of course, relationships,
Just
just in
dating.
general,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
marriage.
say dating. I'm gonna say dating because you all know I'm single, and the R word makes me. Ugh.
Relationship.
Yeah, get it away from me
Whoa.
right now.
It depends on who it is. That's
Uh,
all.
yeah, for real. Because I'll get in
That's
a
all.
relationship real quick, depending on who it is. But anyway,
That's
um,
funny. I can just tell how your
triggers
face look.
for
That's why I start
me
laughing.
is capping, lying. Yeah, capping, lying. That's all the same thing.
Hmm.
Uh, and cheap shit. Like I don't like a cheap man. That's a trigger for me.
That's
Somebody said
crazy.
trigger for me is inconsistent.
And inconsistency, exactly. That
That is
too.
nothing.
So
That is
cheap,
so weird.
inconsistent, capping,
Like
lying.
weird.
Because
That's how we
right
got on
now,
it,
in the
April.
time that
Actually.
we live in, it's a lot of
Inconsistent.
people trying to create this life that they don't live to please
Hmm.
what image I don't know, but it's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
So that's
And
that's
that's in relationships, that's in friendships.
mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people who are not good friends. They're not consistent, being like they're not consistent, they're not supportive, they're
Uh-huh.
not like all of these things
She
that you
said, "No,
thought
that's
they
weird."
were, they're not. Huh?
No, I was reading her comment,
uh
Shay.
oh, she said now that's weird.
Yeah.
Communication, yes. Like big
Oh,
time. Like
yes.
I'm learning that the more and more I'm around people. I just was having this conversation with Jamal. Like I just feel like moving forward for me, for people, like I'm just not breaking my neck for a lot of people anymore. I cannot. They're not consistent enough for me.
Same.
I've been giving people too much credit that they never deserve because I'm like, well, they're my friend. You know what I mean? That
Wait, your
word
trigger is
friend.
marriage? Frank, what is you
Yeah.
talking about? Tap in so you can explain this nonsense.
Okay.
Hold up. What Frank? My man Frank?
No, this somebody else. I don't
He
Oh,
know.
he
love to
just
think he
got
got a
married.
friend, don't he? He wants somebody to be on his side.
No. I thought that was my man that just got married. I'm like, yeah,
Oh
we
no,
probably
no,
need a
no,
little
no.
explanation.
No, this
He
somebody
he's a
else.
he's a pro wrestler.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Oh, you know all the physical bulls.
Oh, I know all the bulls. All
All
the
the physical bulls. I'm crying.
you what? Come on, Maul, tell me all the physical bulls.
Yo, April, you crazy.
I can't, man. It get too
Yo, yo.
federal in this live.
Yo, bro.
Yo.
Man,
So
talk to us, man.
you said marriage was your trigger? That's deep.
Yeah, talk
Yeah.
to us.
Like, I was with this girl, when we was in high school. And we both was feeling each other. And then we both separated. And like we stopped fucking with each other. Then like a couple of years later, she found me, which it was on Facebook, and we started hooking back up. After that, we was kicking it, and then we decided to get married. And then like it's crazy when after you say I do, the
Mm,
whole
it
thing
do.
change.
That's
It
a fact.
changed. It's like the stuff that you know when y'all in a relationship is so much different when you say I do.
Mm,
And the craziest part was is like she was down to earth, she was like cool, calm, but then after she had I do, it was like she had a drinking habit,
mm.
like her whole alcohol and stuff. That it got really worse. That I had to
Mm.
tell her, it's like, yo, it's either me
The
or the
bottle.
alcohol.
Or the Casamigo.
Right, because she was up there like I was
Chill,
providing,
April.
like in finance I was providing, she was staying home. She was she was supposed to like take care of everything, hold it down while I'm up there holding it down to try to keep the finance up and running.
So you was being consistent.
Exactly.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But no, for real, it was just the situation was like after I would leave, like the next door neighbors was like, yo, let me talk to you. And then I go over there and talk to the neighbors. The neighbors was like, yeah, like we had to give the kids like food and everything else because she was up there was saying that they didn't have food and everything else. I said, how? I said, I have the money. I was holding everything down. And she's like in the doorway, and I was like, she's looking at me and the neighbor talking. I was like, no, they ain't right there. I was like, yo, come outside. She wouldn't even come outside. So as soon as I go back, I was like, yo, why would you like? She was like, yeah. I was like, so all the money that was provided for the food and everything, I give you that while I'm up there working. Where's all that? You had to lie to everybody else and try to basically like fucking throw me in the fucking dirt. Like I'm supposed to be the bad guy, and it was crazy. And then it comes down to the fact that it was like, I said it was either me or the alcohol. Cause she used to she trades food stamps for fucking money to get
I told you
beer
that shit
or
is the
alcohol.
devil.
So wait, if I got a question, and
Uh,
I know this y'all platform, but I just want to ask a question real quick.
Of
One,
course, you ask a question.
y'all were y'all were married, right?
yeah.
And you said y'all were married, right? And she had to sell food stamps. One, why does she even qualify for food stamps? She's married. Then
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking questions.
Wow.
I'm not
Niggas
judging.
always can get food stamps. Stop.
I know I'm asking something
Come on,
because I'm,
with
I'm
the Donahue
cause
shit. Come on,
listen,
niggas
I'm
get
going
food
somewhere with
stamps,
this mall.
married.
No,
Yeah, I mean 6-7 figures. Stop that.
Cause
Come
Be
on.
listen,
quiet.
no. I'm asking all this because I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay, go ahead.
right.
Because not that I'm being a feminist or anything in this moment, but
Oh no, it's coming.
Now go
I
ahead.
gotta be fair, right?
Right.
God, fair.
So when you married this woman,
Yeah.
you didn't know
No,
anything
she had a
about
drinking
her having
problem.
an addiction problem or anything.
No. Like like if we
Come
went
on,
like
man.
no, like if we was out, like I said, if we
What
was
you doing
out
with some fun?
and
Oh,
we
so
go
it's his fault now. Y'all a trip, man. This is a goddamn
no,
shame.
See,
no,
it be
no.
men like
It's
him
right
that
there.
don't care when she
No,
giving up them chewies and everything when she all drunk up.
Yeah, right.
They don't
Right.
care until it become
nah,
a
it's like
problem.
when she
Not
Hey,
like
Chewies.
when we was up there, if I take her
I'm
out,
done
I
with
take
April.
her out to dinner and stuff
Go
like that,
ahead. This
like
man's $4 Go ahead.
she'll drink like
Respectable.
a regular person would drink and be like, yeah, we all chilling and everything else. You could never see that.
I
Like
told you that is the devil. The
So
she
alcohol
she
is the
started.
basically
devil.
held it up, and once y'all said I do, she act like her real self.
Man, let me tell you something. Like it was one time she was like, we had
Yep, Shay, I agree.
we
Yeah.
like we was up there. She was so pissy drunk one time, and I mean pissy. I was so mad. Like me and her was sleeping in the bed, and then I wake up. She's downstairs, but the side of my face is fucking wet, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And she's like, "Yeah, I pissed." And I was like, "Yo," I
Oh
was like, "Not."
shit!
I was like, "Yo, you ain't trying to wake me the fuck up." It's
Oh,
like,
she
yo,
pissing in the
what
bed and
Oh,
all
so
that.
you
So
like
wanted to
that?
be
wait,
awake
Frank,
while she was pissing on your face.
Huh? Yo,
what is
she
going
pissed.
on
She
here?
was like,
Oh, they into the kinky.
she
But
put
for too
pissy
long,
drunk.
yeah.
Yo, she put
Shit.
pissy drunk to a whole new level, yo. And
She
So
I
was
Frank,
mean,
you
pissy for
said you
real.
pay all the
yeah.
bills. You paid
Huh?
all the bills.
It don't matter if
Yeah.
he paid
I
all the
paid
bills
all
or
the
not.
Shit, we
bills.
can get married tomorrow. I don't drink more than 3 glasses of Zinfandel, and I'm
Yo, as
away
long
to
as you don't piss
bed.
on the bed, you know what I mean?
The fuck?
So she was up there and
Golden showers.
I'm sitting there like, I'm
Golden
sitting in there
shower.
in the shower, jumped in the shower,
This
mad as
is too
fuck,
much.
yelling at. I'm like yelling like she was in the bathroom with me
How
and
was the face and the piss? I can't with y'all. If
No,
the
but you know
people
what?
comment,
Listen,
stuff.
I'm gonna tell you this. This is why men, y'all gotta be careful, and even women. But I'm gonna say for my men, be careful with being consistent because when you're consistent, you're boring. Yeah, I mean these Jones will run all over you. If you, honey, I'm home. I'm telling this ain't back in the day. You better keep it mixy
I
in your
swear to
house a
God,
little
pay
something.
pay all these
Keep
bills. I
keep.
bet you I won't run all over you. I
Listen,
protect you like a motherfucker.
listen. Yes, you would.
Pay all
But
these
no,
Yes, you
goddamn
would.
bills.
Trust me.
I always had everything planned. Like I always try to make stuff special. It wasn't like an everyday thing, but it would be like, all right, man, I know that she's holding it down at home while I'm up there
I ain't
working
ready for
and
that.
money and stuff. So it was like she was hanging out with her friends and stuff. So I try, I had the rose petals all over the fucking bed, all
Oh
over the
yeah,
floor and
no.
Had
shit.
the whole
You're done.
Cherie set
You're
up.
done.
Okay.
No, you can't say I'm done because
You're done.
sometimes, I'm gonna
He
tell you right now
don't know no
because
better, y'all.
You're done.
sometimes it's like this. You
You
busting your
gotta do that,
ass.
brother. There's nothing wrong with it.
That's
Show
what I'm
your
saying.
emotions. It's okay.
You have to bust your ass, and you know sometimes like, and I don't know how what a female think, but I know females like to be independent too. But she was in the house all the time taking care of the kids and stuff, and I respect her for that. I never told
He
her,
said, "How
"Damn
was
man,
your
I'm
feet
doing
in
this
the
shit all by
pistol?"
myself." This,
Mm-mm.
that, and the third. I'm like, yo, I'm busting my ass and the bills, and I'm like,
See,
what the
he's
fuck?
romantic. Christy, don't try to
Bro,
come in here and take
Yeah,
no,
my gold mine.
no, no. That
that's
man
what
got
I'm
ran all the
talking
way
about,
over.
brother. We need more like it.
But
You gotta
No,
do.
we
It
don't.
ain't nothing
Don't
Jamal,
do it
wrong.
again. You
more
learned
like,
your lesson, brother.
brother, you're
Don't do it
too
again.
nice.
don't do it
That's what
again.
I'm talking about.
Right,
You
But
exactly.
ain't nothing wrong with that.
More like, let me
You ain't
school you
nothing.
on how to
That is
ration the
decent.
shit out.
that's why I
Beloved,
was
let me
laughing
explain
when he
something
was
to
up
you.
there was
Don't give
like,
them all what they want.
that's
Beloved,
why I was
No,
laughing
I've
when he
been with my
was up
wife
there
for
was
12
saying like,
years.
yo, she
Listen,
had candles. I was
don't
like,
you,
yo,
hey
I was
Jamal?
lighting
listen,
candles too and
listen,
shit, yo.
listen. Beloved, I'm gonna save you another heartache. Don't do that again, player. I done
No,
been
do
there.
what you gotta do.
I done been there. Look, I done played the fool before. I'm not even saying like I got all the answers. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I just had it all
Maul
figured
said
out.
he
I
breaking
done
the
played
man
the fool
cool.
too.
Exactly. I don't see
Don't do
nothing
that with these
wrong
Jones. They
either.
different
Me
now. They're
neither.
look, you can't even get a Joan drunk no more. You buy 2 or 3 shots of Henny and she had knocked them Jones back and you end up drunk. You know what I mean? You ain't getting no chicks and she go
Jamal,
right on
you
the
better
next
stop
nigga.
talking crazy
Listen,
on here. I
I'm
know
telling
that.
you, these Jones is different, player. You can play that you know what I mean? You can play that white picket fence if you want. You know what I mean? Listen,
Maul, you
listen.
high off a hairspray at this point.
Hey,
Yes,
look.
okay.
Hey, April, what you drink?
I drink a lot of shit. It depends. It depends.
That's what I'm
but
saying though.
but
Listen,
But
you
I,
listen.
I
so
mainly drink wine, but Ciroc or Long Island. That's my thing.
Oh, you a drinker.
Oh,
You went
I'm a
from wine to Long
drinker.
Island. God damn, man.
Oh yeah, I don't pee the bed though.
My nigga.
I hold my shit.
oh
Oh,
shit.
she's a keeper.
Like that's it. You will never know until like yo. That's why I say after you say I do, a lot of shit done change. You be like,
Mm.
what the fuck?
I've been
It's like you
engaged
ain't
twice,
never
but I
did none
never
of this
said it.
shit. Like we was together for like fucking years, like I'll say
Mm.
5 years. And you mean to tell me out of that whole 5 years you ain't slipped up, not even a fucking tinkle, but you do it
5 years
differently?
bill free, bitch. You fucked it up.
But besides that, it was just like, yo, I gave her an ultimatum of is either me or the liquor. And she chose me, but then it was like, all right, cool,
But her
everything.
side
But
nigga was Henny.
Mm.
yeah, because it's like, yo, you know when you clean up the
I
room,
can't,
like
April.
I didn't even know the closet had a fucking secret department and shit. I just
Oh,
Wow.
so she
accidentally
was
hit it,
hiding
and it was like
it.
fucking
Oh,
She
that's
had a
when it's bad. That's
problem.
when it's bad.
She
Yeah.
yeah.
had a
All jokes to the
problem.
side, Frank. That's yeah.
She
So
had
it
a
was like,
problem.
yo,
I told
Well,
y'all
that
I'm
this
was
wife
off
is
on
the
the
devil.
weekends, Frank. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm off on the weekends. So if you wanna,
Listen,
hey,
don't do it again, Frank.
if
Listen,
you want, if
don't
you
do it
want to
again,
Hey,
start
Frank.
a
Jamal, you
trial
better stop saying
dating,
that.
I'm just saying it's a fact.
Take some notes.
don't say that, April, because I might be consistent.
what? You better shut up before my boyfriend pop up on here, boy.
Yo, fuck it.
Hello?
Now you know I got
Consistency.
a top 5.
Mm,
Uh,
mm.
mm.
Frank, you just make sure you at Showtime in Philly next week, next
Oh, you
Wednesday.
know I'll be
Oh,
there.
talk
Okay,
to
all
us,
right
April.
then.
What's the
He's
date?
always
Where's the
off the hook,
location?
Crystal, every
So it's
Wednesday.
at Fifth Street Lounge, starting November 16th and every Wednesday after that. So April
Consistent
Facts
with those
presents.
hands.
Huh?
Yeah,
Hold
he
on.
is.
Go ahead.
Oh,
What
I'm
you were
sorry.
saying,
Go ahead,
April?
April. What you say?
So my Showtime at Philly show talent showcase is at Fifth Street Lounge every Wednesday from 9 to 2.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
what you
from
doing
9
You
again?
to
You
past my
2.
hosting? Talk
bedtime,
to us.
sis.
So
What you gonna
that
be doing,
means
April?
I don't get
Hosting?
on the mic until like 10:30. So I probably had to be in my
Child.
car fucking with y'all on
You
Wednesdays.
know I be asleep.
All right, but you. So what you doing? You hosting though? You doing your comedy thing?
I'm doing a little
What's
bit
the
of everything,
twist?
but it's my showcase. I'm having it every Wednesday.
Okay.
So I'm
So
hosting and
so it's gonna be
talking
the
my
April
shit,
day.
a little bit of singing, you know, a little bit of mixture of everything. I'm multi-talented. I don't know if y'all know that.
No, I already
I know
know that.
I
I
heard
already
you
heard you
singing.
sing.
I heard you
Yeah.
You
singing,
sung one
girl.
time. You sung that Mary Jane, man. I had to look down. I was like, damn, where my pants at, yo?
Made you want to pay a bill?
Yo,
Okay.
Crystal said
bro,
two
yo.
consistent people is a match made in heaven. Work it.
Listen, I play all the time, but I'm gonna tell you this. This is
Y'all
about
really
three
dragging
things
that
I
out with the
require.
consistent Joan.
Definitely consistency. And I don't listen to a man who can't lead. You want me to listen to you, you gotta move like a boss, and I will shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
And
that's all you gotta do.
sling that wood. That's it.
You
Hey, that's all you gotta do. Actions
That's
speak
it.
Louisville
louder.
And
Slugger.
ain't you a wrestler? You don't you know how to do some WWF moves or something?
Oh, yeah, don't play.
he gonna DDT you, April.
I'll put you right there in that torture wreck right there.
He gonna DDT you.
You, your body will be in moves that you
I'm
didn't even think you
crazy,
Ooh,
were.
Shay. I know.
Lord, I'm
She
crying.
probably might say the next day, I didn't know I was flexible that way. I didn't know that my feet can touch the
I
back of my
listen, I don't do
ankles.
all that. I'm 38.5.
38.5.
I'm 38.5. I don't do all that. I got three moves for you,
My
nigga, and you better
man.
deal with it.
Not
Hey,
3. I'm
you
crying.
got 3 moves?
Three moves. You
3.
want me to get on top? You got 3 minutes.
Yo!
Bing.
Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself
I'm
in these 3 minutes.
crying. I
Oh shit! If I got
cannot.
3 minutes, I gotta make
Yo.
that 3 minutes work. Then
From the back, you can have me all night, but on top, 3 minutes.
I got you.
Let me stop talking like this in
Woo!
front of this married couple, man.
Y'all hear these triggers, y'all? It's crazy. It's
You
amazing.
shut her up. Go ahead, keep on talking.
That may be all he need, man.
Yeah.
That was a trigger right there.
Man, I don't want to talk how I really want to talk.
He gonna be like, "Yo, you remember how they was talking right there, man?
Talk
We gonna
that
be talking
talk.
about that
I
last
don't need
tonight."
no cash apps in my account tonight.
Oh, talk that talk.
That's all I'ma say. He be
Hey,
wrestling for my team.
Yo, I
always.
cannot. I
Frank, why we
cannot.
play like this all the time?
That's
All the
because we
time.
could. We like to have fun. We only live once.
That's right. On one time.
We only live once.
So Frank, how open are you?
I'm very open.
Like how open? Explain.
Like what? I don't sugarcoat nothing.
So you open like are you open to like
You like
if your
7
wife
Eleven?
if your wife wanted a boyfriend, would you be okay with it?
If my wife wanted a boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you mean that open?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, you switched up, Frank. Come
you
on,
mean
player.
you mean that type open? Open the garage door type open, huh? The
I
joint
mean
wide open.
open. I mean trying to see what I can get the fuck away with.
Oh,
Listen,
sharing is
all
caring.
my thing is
Trigger.
whatever if a female
Yeah.
to feel happy, if they whatever they happy. But if they want to go to somebody else or something like that, I'm not doing my job then.
Oh shit, I'm in your DM tonight, Frank.
Shit. If you have to run to another motherfucker, well, what the fuck am I doing?
No, some people just might like the company of different people. They might not even want to sleep with them. They might just like talking to them, vibing with them.
Oh, then that's cool. Talking is cool.
Oh, okay.
That's right there.
What about talking and hugging?
Talking,
Don't let
hugging.
it get Frank.
Huh?
Stand your ground, Frank. God damn it.
Huh?
No talking either. God damn it.
Here
Pop
come
your head
Raw with
now.
the interception.
Listen. Let me
Listen, I
let me
got
tell
you,
you
Frank.
something.
Don't go for it. Not with that one.
Hold
You
on,
got the 3 minute
Ooh,
I'm
twister.
gonna say
snap.
Don't
this.
don't let her get away with it. God damn it.
I'm gonna say this. She can talk and hug, but somebody got digging them ribs tonight.
Oh, basically what he's saying is, as long as you break, okay. As long as you come home, okay.
As long as you come on, you can
Oh, as long
hug.
as you
You
come
can
home.
hug all you
Oh,
want to. I, you can hug all you
He
want
said you
to.
better come. Your last stop better be here. That's what he's
Exactly. You
saying.
can hug. Hug is nothing. I can hug you all the time. I can hug you in bed.
So basically, you're not a jealous man.
No, I'm not a
She trying
jealous
to
man.
get in your head, Frank. April know what she doing. She smart. Oh, come on, man. Now you come on, Shay. I thought you was on my side.
No, I'm not a jealous person.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to know. Me
Is
either.
because if it's like this, if you a jealous person, then what's the point of being with that person you say that you trust?
You know what's funny? I'm not jealous, but I'm selfish.
Selfish is no problem.
Yeah,
Listen,
Y'all
I'm
motherfuckers be
selfish.
coming up with all these words. Y'all is crazy. Y'all is funny,
I'm
man.
going
What
to
the hell?
explain what I mean, right?
Come on.
hmm
So I was
Please do.
in I was having a conversation on live. Frank, I'm not sure if you was in the conversation. It was Trizzy. I think you was on live, and we was talking
Somebody said
about
I'm not jealous, but I'm territorial.
exactly. That would be me.
Here y'all go with the dumb shit. The words. Like,
So
come
And
on.
what are you talking
listen.
about?
I'm not jealous.
That's a
I'm
guy that said
territorial.
that.
What
That's
the
a
fuck
guy
does
that
Yeah,
said
that
I'm
that.
mean?
And what?
territorial.
Y'all
That's
was
where the
some
selfish
like,
A
part come
guy
in
I
at.
can't
said
with y'all,
that.
man.
And
Y'all
what?
motherfuckers is like, God damn.
Okay, let
I'm
me
not jealous. I'm
explain.
territorial. Like,
So
what?
we was all on live, and one of our friends and his wife, they got like an open relationship or whatever the case may be. Like they can have girlfriends or whatever. The bitch only get one drawer. So my argument was, okay,
Yo,
y'all do what y'all do, but she gotta go home after the nuts get bust. Ain't no laying the fuck up. Ain't no drawer. Ain't no you not laying on my nigga chest,
Not after the nuts
knowing how
get
many
bust.
fucking times his heart beat the night. No, bitch, you gotta go. So I was being told that I was selfish. But I feel like that's where you leave the door open for problems to come. If you want to be open in your relationship, have a little fun and all that, I'm cool with that. But staying the night, spending the night, traveling and all that, like that's come on, that's where it stops. Definitely giving the money. You get a bitch money, we're done.
Mm.
So how you feel about that, y'all?
So she
Damn.
just got rules to the open. That's
But
all.
I was told by Trizzy and them that I was selfish. I'm
but
selfish, Frank.
I never said you were selfish. You ain't come out my words.
I don't think you care what I do.
Oh,
Mm.
I do.
Mm.
If the key point is once we go to that next step, then it's like I do care because I trust.
Oh,
The
you trying
trust.
to say you with it until you fall in love with a bitch? That's what you saying.
Frank, don't do it. Don't come on with the trusting. Come on, Frank. Come on.
Look,
Stand down,
Someone would catch
goddammit.
feelings in that. Exactly.
Come
That's why
on,
you got to
man.
send the bitch home.
listen, man.
You
Man.
won't catch feelings over
Look,
here.
look.
Goddammit.
I'll tell you, bro. I used to do it all, man, until I had daughters, and then I was like,
Man,
yo,
nobody trying to hear that. Come on,
yo,
man. Hey,
I'm
Okay,
gonna tell you,
you
Frank.
really
look,
trying to
Now,
get these
no,
bros
Errol,
tonight.
because
I
I'm
no,
wouldn't
gonna
have let
let
because
the
you
pussy
live.
with the baby
all
Jamal.
right,
come
look
through.
at
You
I'm
this.
gonna let him live because
Hold, hold on.
I've already
Let me
respect.
tell you this.
You know what I mean?
Maybe
A
it
lot of
never
bros
popped
in
in
there be
anybody.
trying to come up on the sentimental
No,
side.
no,
That's
I'm
a
just
game
saying.
too. I respect the game. Go ahead.
Like, I'm saying like this: if you got a daughter and you have daughters and stuff, that you already know the game. And like your daughter comes home and she's hurt and she's crying about this dude. Now you can't fuck this dude up if you're doing the same fucking thing. What's the point?
like my mom told me, don't
You
do
can
as
do the
I do,
same
do as
exact
I
shit and
say.
still fuck
Goddamn it.
somebody up, Frank.
Oh
Stop
my
it.
God, I
Come
don't
on.
know. I like
You
my shit in the morning. She gotta spend the night. Oh,
I don't give a damn
April.
what I do, nigga.
Somebody,
Ain't no
somebody
You
fucking
said
getting
I
spend
like.
the
fucked up and
night.
fucking with my
I got a
daughter.
Somebody
problem
said
with
I
that.
don't
There
know.
gotta be a man
I
that's
like my
saying
shit in
that.
the morning. She
I'm
gotta
gonna
spend the night.
understand you, but you
She
still
gotta
gonna
spend the
catch
She
night,
these
gotta
bitch.
hands,
fucking
nigga.
go. Soon as she gets skeeted on, she's out of here.
They said no.
Yo.
I like my shit in the morning. She gotta spend the night, bitch.
Yeah, I'll take care of you in the AM. She's out of here. She's in an Uber. She's in an Uber on Broad Street, sir.
The AM. Oh man, I like morning
She's
breakfast.
gone.
Ooh,
I'm
he said
sorry.
I take care of you in the morning, bitch. You good? She
I
gotta go
got
home.
you. Yes. Come on, she gotta spend the night, babe. See, you trying to be the one with all kinds of lumps on your head.
Hey
The
yo.
older women love it in the morning. We sure do. That's if I was getting it. You know why I'm so over sexualized? Because I ain't getting it, y'all. I ain't getting it at all. I'm saving it for something.
You saving it for something?
I'm
So
saving it for a real one.
so like
She's saving it for a
let me
real
break
nigga.
this
They
let me
gonna
break
say,
this
"See, you
code.
selfish."
So let me
I
break
am
this code.
selfish.
So let me ask you, how do you like it in the morning? Like you like wake it up when like when
Ate
you
up
wake
and
up?
beat up.
Oh, so you would wake up while we doing the stuff.
This is hilarious.
Whatever.
Oh
That's the
shit.
real problem.
Okay.
Whatever.
Don't tell me that. I'm a fucking robber. I steal that in the fucking
You a
morning.
robber. You come through the window.
Oh, I come through the
You
window
gotta
right
come through the
there.
window. You want to incite me
You
to the mask and come through the window. Steal it.
exactly.
I gonna say I'm not old, but I ran
You
through the
you wait.
morning
You'll
Disney
wake
as
up.
well.
Frank, you
You'll
ain't ready for
wake up.
him, Frank. You got that, I mean,
Yo,
she said she need that Pooh Shiesty mask on. You got, I
Okay,
mean,
that part.
She'll wake up, be like, "What you doing?" I'll be like,
now
"This is
come rob the
Folgers."
joint. Stick up.
Yes, yes. Bring the gun. Make me listen, nigga.
She'll wake up and she'll be like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "This is Folgers."
Come on, you're not gonna get it talking that. Gotta say something else.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
you ain't ready for April Fast.
Ain't
You ain't
nobody
ready yet for
really
April,
beating that
man.
shit down. Probably they not. I'm saving it.
She's saving it.
You
You're
know
not saving
why?
it if you're using that
Because when
rule.
I was giving it out, it was causing too many problems. It was wars going on and all that. So I'm
God
chilling.
damn, you was starting wars and
If
shit.
you want to
What
know,
the fuck?
if you want to know, sir,
Oh shit.
They
this shit
said
called
put me in the coffin.
this shit
Damn.
calls war.
She said that. She said my shit is
They said,
lavender.
"Oh, Mr.
Motherfuckers
Raper
going to
Man.
war with this shit.
Oh, Mr. Raper
Oh,
Man,
Mr.
yes.
Raper Man." Yo, I'm
This is a
crying.
stick up, literally.
Mm.
Yeah, I want to know.
Uh,
Make reservations then if you want to know.
oh.
Oh
Mm.
The fuck?
Put that cash app
shit.
out.
Not with 3 minutes on top.
The best 3 minutes
Hey,
of your life now,
hey,
Sheree. Now,
who was
hold
that? You
on.
said that D Nice? Hey,
Hold
D Nice,
on.
you might as well set your timer.
3 minutes like a motherfucker.
Oh, it's like the
Shit,
bull rock.
listen, I'm 220. We ain't about to do all that. Fuck.
Lock me up, Mr. Officer.
Please, I don't want no
Oh
officer.
shit.
I want the criminal.
She want the criminal, okay? She want the bandit.
He gonna say, oop. DM is
He said
open.
DM is open.
What would I look like DMing you?
No more locked doors. I'm
Hey, yo.
Mm.
Yo,
Oh
I
y'all
can't
man.
on
take
a
y'all.
roll tonight. Oh, this is
This thing
funny.
went from triggers to talking dirty
See,
after
Maul,
dark.
see what you do?
That's what I'm
Every
talking about.
time.
Listen, that's you. You starting them wars with that 3 minute spin cycle.
But
You know what
listen,
I mean?
see, this is why y'all need me in a room, because I'm the single person. Frank's the single person. You need that diversity around here.
That's a fact.
You know what I
Mm,
mean?
That's a fact.
That's
That's a
that
why we
might
fact.
got
change
it.
your life. Vote for me.
But y'all stay solid and give us something to look forward to.
For sure.
I'ma say that. Wait,
For
did y'all
sure.
have your couples retreat yet?
Nope, not yet.
Frank, is we
Mm-hmm.
going?
Oh, we definitely going.
Oh shit, we going. There go my boo right there.
There you go.
How much is this joint? 15?
Uh-huh.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
say no
15,
more.
Frank.
Say no more.
It said
Huh.
get the tickets
Oh,
right.
1,500, not $15.
Nah,
No.
I ain't say nothing about no $15.
Oh.
Okay.
Come on.
That's
You heard the robber.
Don't
baiting.
yeah.
That's
That's
Yeah.
Bay.
baiting.
That's
Don't
Period.
doubt
Bay.
don't doubt my guy.
All
You
I'm
hear
gonna
me?
say is, Jamal and Sharice, when we come in here with our matching robes,
Mm.
with our names on our little pet names and shit, don't start talking shit, talking about y'all ain't even really together and did it. That's
I'll be
my
like,
boo.
I was trying to be consistent that night, so I mean,
Oh, that's a down payment for something? Oh
There you go.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll send it to you, Crystal. Yeah, people, I ain't nobody, we having a couples retreat is in February 2023. It's in
It's going down.
Orlando.
oh shit,
It's
let
If
me
going
lock
any
that
down.
down.
And if you single, you could go with me or Frank. But I'm not paying.
it's a it's a 3-day weekend. I'm crying. Oh, they said the house be rocking till the cops come knocking. Uh-oh.
Oh, who said that? Somebody
Oh,
45 said that.
Not 45.
55. I'm sorry.
God damn, I haven't heard that in a minute.
oh,
Come on, Maxwell.
oh.
Child.
Yo,
Who is that? I don't know.
Hey, my baby.
Oh, that
My
was
B day. Oh, okay.
that's
My B
been.
day.
Hey, my B day, happy birthday.
No, y'all think it'd be funny in here. It'd be the comments for me.
Yo, listen,
The comments kill
hilarious.
me.
All the time, every time. The stuff they be saying is
I
so
done had a
funny.
little bit to drink, so my vision is a little impaired. I'm looking like seeing different words.
oh man.
Don't get triggered, cause this ain't that. This ain't what you had pissing in the bed and all that.
Yeah, don't turn the bed into a water bed.
That was
That's
your
all
uncle
First of
it
all,
at the
I'm a drink and
barbecue.
have my fun. I ain't no addiction now.
I
That's
told
a
you
good
Especially listen,
alcohol
answer.
is the
especially you
devil.
paying all the bills. I'll put this liquor away quick. What, bitch? That's the last one. He paid the
I quit.
bills.
There we
Hell
go.
yeah.
That
Come
was your
on up.
uncle at the barbecue. What?
What the fuck?
You know what?
Yo, I can't.
Frank, is we going to the couples retreat or what?
Yo, I'm down.
I feel like they're gonna hate on us.
Huh?
I feel like
Nuh-uh.
they're gonna hate on us.
Let them hate. I'm trying to get more people to hate.
Oh shit.
Oh, you
Frank,
heard
you
him,
got to
April.
eat. He automatically said, oh, man, he started having doubts right then and there. Who started having doubts? Who you talking about, Shay?
Yes, who?
I know you ain't talking about my baby father, Frank.
Oh, I had no doubts.
No
Mm,
doubt.
Like as soon as you
mm.
say it, say less.
Mm.
Frank said I like him rough like April. Period. Tell him, Frank.
You already
Oh,
said it for him. Period.
period.
They on
Oh,
hate
they can
while you
hate
on
while you
eight.
get eight.
Oh, I feel like somebody trying to fight for me.
they going
I know
for
that
eight
ain't
and coming
on.
at you.
Is that on?
Here
That
you go
oh,
starting wars. Here you go
that's all
starting
right
wars.
there.
Well, I told you.
Yeah,
He was
man.
triggered.
Oh, because you
Unc up
said you
here
was
trying to get his
drinking.
little words
Oh,
in.
damn.
Hey, she made it known. She was like she ain't gonna turn that joint into a fucking jacuzzi bed,
She
so
a
don't worry
wine
about
she
it.
a wine drinker. She a wino. She not a
Don't
drinker. It's the difference.
It's definitely a difference.
Yeah, she's a
listen, man.
wino. She's not a drinker.
The only
Drinker
way
pee in the
that bed,
bed.
yeah, the only way that
That sounds like a
Winos throw
UTI.
up on the floor and get up. They just be looking like, damn, all right, let me get myself together. Let me take a
I
nap.
can't go back to them days. Ooh, Lord. No, no, no. Take like a week to recover.
Yo, I'm crying. I mean, I'm just saying. It's definitely a different from a wine drinker and a drinker.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
And liquor drinkers be starting shit.
Yeah, they violent.
They be starting shit. I'm a happy drunk. I get drunk and get happy.
See, that don't happen for everybody. We was just talking about that. That's not
Yeah, I'm
everybody.
a happy
I don't
drinker.
like it. Drinking is not safe.
I just can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that fucking tequila. That shit. It depends on the tequila. No, it's not tequila. It's that damn Hennessy. That's the one. That shit. Ooh, Jesus. I don't know why they got that on the show.
Yeah, if you peeing in the bed, your grown ass need therapy because that's
fucking right. You're
actually
right.
crazy.
I
We
need
we
fucking
we
therapy.
already identified that she definitely has had an addiction problem. Past tense. His
They
Yeah,
said
old
she's
no
ass.
Henny
definitely.
drinkers be starting shit.
That's what
No,
I was
all the
saying. That's
drinkers
why I
start
corrected
shit.
myself. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's Henny. That's the one.
It's
I lost
Henny, it's Casamigos,
$1,700
it's
in Vegas
Tito's,
drinking Henny.
it's all of them.
I lost $1,700 in Vegas in 15 minutes.
What?
God damn.
Drinking Henny with my cousin, doing some shit I don't even do. So fuck Henny.
He said I get drunk and be lovable and overprotective. I only drink tequila. Mm. It's
Oh
dangerous.
yeah. Oh, she the type that get drunk, want to be hugging you, saying,
And then when you don't
I'll
want to
fuck
hug her
this
back,
whole
she get all
building up
aggressive.
about you. She one of them. Oh
Damn.
God.
Dangerous.
The drunk security.
Who said that? Shay?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, Shay trying to have people turn into puppets and shit. She trying to fuck people like fucking rubber.
What, Frank?
No, she's a. She talking about that she was like
Just when I
love
was gonna
Drake and
take
all
you
that
on a
crazy shit.
retreat, you saying dumb shit.
And yo,
Try to embarrass me in front of the other couples.
what? I ain't embarrassing nobody. I'm not
Yo.
violent.
No, I didn't think you was violent. I'm saying you the drunk security. She wants to say not the drunk
Yo, she
Drunk
said
security.
security. I'm crying. Yes.
I know.
Hilarious.
Listen, that reminds me of my uncle. He get drunk and he be like, "Yo, man, I love you. Yo, I kill somebody for you, man." One of them drinkers.
Yeah, it's too much. All right, y'all. So let's just get back on topic just for a second. Everybody can just give their last thoughts on the topic, which was triggers, and just sum it up and give your perspective on it, and I guess how to give advice on how to handle a person that is triggering you. I guess I would say. Frank, you can start first.
Damn, why I gotta start first? Listen, if you triggered, listen, just don't marry somebody that pees the bed. You'll be all right. If you feel
Oh
something,
shit.
listen, man. If you're the only way that bed should be moist if she's wet. If she's that different type of wet, then something's wrong. She needs to stop fucking drinking. But no, for real, like the triggers and stuff, like
Oh
you would.
god.
I don't know. It's hard. It's kind of hard to to say something because you would never know if you triggering somebody. You don't like. You will never know if whatever you do, you trigger that person or because it's something that their ex did to them or whatever the case may be. You will never know. The only thing you can do is either apologize or do something different that never happen again, or just prove that you're different than the other person is.
I agree, Shay.
Hmm.
All
Okay.
right, Frankie.
April.
Well, well, how do I deal with triggers? I address them. I'm very open and direct with my verbiage. I'm not easily triggered, but my main triggers are someone not being authentic and just basically in a nutshell, false representing themselves. That's a trigger for me in general. And how to avoid being triggered is avoiding people who don't meet your standards.
Facts.
Hmm.
That's my closing.
Jamal.
For the closing on triggers, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say, just do your best to manage your triggers. Do your best to not carry certain things over to the next person. Do your best not to anticipate a negative turnout. Do your best not to manifest something negative in your life because you holding on to something that happened in the past. You know what I mean, do
Mm-hmm.
your best to not give a fuck sometimes about things that you can't control or that's not, in your hands. Learn how to re-love. You know what I mean? Learn how to let shit go. You know what
That's
I
a
mean?
good one, Maul.
Yeah, man. Keep your innocence. Don't let nobody take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? And you still that same child on that third grade school picture that had that brilliant smile, that just was ready for life, that just loved everybody. You still that child. You know what I mean? So you have to protect that child. You know what I mean? Protect that person and yourself. So I say, manage your triggers. You know what I mean? Recognize them, learn from them, manage them, but don't let them, you know what I'm saying, control you.
I like that.
Get deep with it more. I like that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh God. Um, triggers for me, take it one day at a time. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with the person that you're with. Um, be transparent and admit and accept, because sometimes people
Mm.
don't accept the fact that they have these triggers that are traumatic to them, and they're in denial about them.
Mm.
So it's best to address it and accept it, like, because that's a part of you, it's a part of your life. Some things won't ever go away. Certain traumas, certain triggers don't ever go away, even if you try to not spill it over to the past, the present, the future, you know, everything that you manifest. Just do your best on trying to accept it for what it is, and express it to others what it is, and just move in your own pace and in your own time. I appreciate you guys always coming on here. April, I miss you so much.
I've been so freaking busy,
I
yo. I'm
know,
trying to
but
graduate in May.
I
And I
know
got all
it's
this other
okay.
stuff going on. So know that I love you guys and I love it here when I come. I'm just doing a million things.
Yes, you
Always.
are. But if
Hmm.
You know
anybody
that.
that missed this tonight, it will be on our YouTube channel. That's the Davises and Friends. The link is in my bio. I think we hit episode 40, y'all. Like, we are on a roll.
All right now.
Um, and we do have another live in person coming November the 30th. I'm trying to get the panelists together. I don't know what I want that to be just yet. Trying
I
to
will
figure it out.
definitely be there. I don't have nothing going on at the end of the month.
Yep, November the 30th.
Let me
I'm trying
know.
to get everything
So
I'll
together.
swing
when
through.
y'all post it, let me know so I could buy a few tickets.
Okay, I will. I definitely will. But November the 30th, live in person. And if you missed tonight's episode or any episodes, the link is in my bio to our YouTube channel. Or you can also download us on Apple Podcasts to listen to audio. You can just listen to it in the car. You may not want to watch it. And I appreciate everybody. And I'll see you next Wednesday, 8 p.m.
All right now. Good night,
Deuces.
everybody.
Deuces,
Night,
pieces,
and thanks
family.
for having me.
Have a good
3 minutes.
night.
Appreciate you.
Three
Thank
See you
you.
later,
minutes.
Frank.
3 whole minutes. Remember that.
For real. Best 3 minutes.